Fire it up.
Alright, we're good.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Where we at?
We're right here. That's the screen. That's just the screen. It's going to be confusing you. Hold on.
I always look like Quasimodo on these streams.
Shut up.
Nah, I look like Lurch. Oh, my there. Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
I need like some eye makeup. You know what I need? I need one of those people.
What?
No, those people that you know those people that come by,
What?
like right before you go live, that they have the clapboard. They come by and like powder you down real quick. Like they be like this and they powder you down, and then it's like, okay, and action. Like I need to get powdered down.
Powdered down.
Powdered like
yeah,
powdered
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Here. Hey everybody, how we doing?
Good.
I'm actually hanging out with Aiden tonight. Hanging out with Aiden.
Okay.
And I am working on my charts for trading tomorrow. I don't know, how many people do we have in the room?
We have 9 so far. Right
9 people. 9 times. Okay, so, right, I know. License drive for anybody who's wondering. Okay.
What we got? Okay, we have Tyson, we have Omar, we have
Yo, what's up, Tyson?
Carolina,
What's up, Omar?
Crypto Train.
Crypto Train, what's
Goober,
up? Nice name.
Goober.
What was that? Goober? Yo, what's up, Goober?
Googert. Googert. I think
Googert. Oh, Googert. Okay.
Christopher.
Oh, Gogurt. You mean like the
Gogurt or Googert? I don't know how you
the things you speak.
Yeah, but it's not spelled like that. I don't know how you say it.
It's not. I'm not making fun. I actually didn't know.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Christopher. Florigan. Yeah. Moorish Prince.
Okay. Moorish Prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so far.
All right. Shout out.
Okay, we have 19. We got 19 people.
All right. What's going on, everybody?
All right. Tyson said the house he was looking at was 1.5 million.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Because I'll tell you what, if you're invested in what house he was looking at, I'm sorry.
He said he was looking at
some house. Is there another conversation that we're looking at? Oh no, you should. I mean, if you're invested in crypto, you should start looking at those houses now. Know exactly what you plan to do with that money. It's amazing how when that money kicks in, it's like all of a sudden you get a blank slate of what you meant to do. It's like, oh wait, I got all this money, and then it's like,
yeah,
you're trying to think of what was I wanted to do again. You know, like right before when you step into Walmart, like right before, like the second before you cross the threshold, all of a sudden you don't remember what you're there for. So yeah, I actually have a bunch of houses on my phone.
Oh yeah, he said the house he was looking for was in Canada.
Nice. I've never been.
Okay, Forgan said he acquired 11,000 XRP this morning.
Nice. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay, there you go. That's all
right.
You know, there was a guy, Crypto Siege.
Yeah.
That's a guy you gave a shout out to that I discovered probably a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Crypto Siege had a really good video. Trying to remember what the heck we were just talking about.
Oh, we just got
right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you. Was it N Carolina Crypto for the 5 XRP?
Wow, 5 XRP. Wow, thanks a lot, guys.
All right. What was the thing?
I'm sure
Crypto's
appreciates it.
Yeah, Crypto Siege.
Crypto Siege has said, you know, there does reach a point where if you buy enough XRP, like you've already wrapped up that millionaire thing. Like you've wrapped it up. It's like, okay, you know, you've crossed the point where, you know, you have so much of it that, you know, you pretty much have that millionaire thing wrapped up. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. So, you know, snatch up, 11,000, you know, that's, you know, he's pretty much ensuring, what are we doing?
Someone said, "What's good, man? Did you know Flexa took the companies they're representing off the? Wait, they took it off their website?
Hold
on, hold on. Flexa, it was this thing I did a video on talking. It's this one payment provider sort of thing, and they have over 30,000 bank or stores that. No, it's still on there.
What are we talking about?
This thing right here.
Payments network is nothing.
I'm still seeing it right here. It still says 30,475 of them. It's this payment network, and it has some big brands that we could go to stores and you could spend crypto.
With Flexa, you can. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Are they converting that crypto into fiat?
I'm not sure. I don't think they are, but
because I'll tell you.
Oh, you're right. They took the places off. No, because I did a video and I showed the places. They had Office
Where
Depot.
you can spend it?
Yeah, Office Depot, Office Max, Ulta Beauty, GameStop, some other big companies, Petco.
I bet
they took it off.
And I bet you I know why.
Yeah, they took it off.
I bet you I know why.
Oh.
I bet you I know why. You know what it is, don't you?
Alright, tell.
I think it's regulation.
Might be, huh?
I think about it, okay? I'm Big Five, or I'm GameStop.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm a big enough corporation where it matters, okay? This is not some dude holding a garage sale down the street that's accepting Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Think about this for a minute, okay? I'm GameStop. And all of a sudden, we're accepting crypto. Okay? We make it public that we're accepting crypto payments.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine this for a minute. Now, where does this fall with the IRS? Where does this fall with the government? You know what I mean? And not just the IRS. I mean, not just from a tax situation. You know, but where's this fall? You know what I mean? What's the legalities of that? It hasn't really been laid out yet. You know what I mean? Because it's unlike with fiat, okay? I come to you, I give you $1 and $1's worth of dollar tomorrow. Okay? $1's worth of dollar next week.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like
but I give you Bitcoin
and then
tomorrow's $9,000.
Yeah.
Technically, that company, you know,
just made a lot more.
Even though they reported one thing, now it just increased by, you know what I mean? So, you know, the legalities.
That's why I mean I don't like that personally, but I like it in the way that it talks and it gets the word about crypto since a lot. But in another way, if you spend crypto in that thing, you paid more money than what you intentionally did.
Because they know you're hungry for the adoption to happen. They know you're hungry for adoption right now. You're hungry for adoption. You're hungry for crypto to become mainstream. So you got businesses that'll be like, oh yeah, I'll accept your crypto. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I knew people were going to give me XRP for, you know, pizzas, I'd start baking pizzas right now. I'd open a pizza shop and start accepting cryptos. Why? Because I know that it's going to go up. So I'm going to do everything I can to get you out of your crypto. To get you to give me your crypto, that's what I would do. So
that makes sense.
And I think, yeah, I always want another drink. Hang on, fellas. We'll be right back.
All right, I'll be talking while you're.
Huh? Yeah.
All right. Sean says heard GameStop and Starbucks is accepting crypto, Bitcoin. Yeah, in a way, it's good to get the word about crypto. I mean, here, this site here. Let me see if I could.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but just think of the pizza dude. Okay, never forget the Bitcoin pizza dude. Just never forget the Bitcoin pizza dude.
Yeah, see, like this site right here. Oh, wait, wow, I was just on it.
All right, trust me, he'll be tasting that mozzarella for years. Don't become the Bitcoin pizza dude.
It's
not worth it.
It's not worth it. Okay? It is not worth spending.
They will do anything to get you out of your crypto. Give us your crypto, and you're all ecstatic because you bought like a Java, you know, or some kind of crazy ass drink, you know, with your crypto, with your XRP, with your Bitcoin, so and then you turn around, even 2 days from them, it's up like, you know, this amount, that amount. You know, just imagine day before yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before we went on this run, just imagine that.
Yeah,
just imagine if you had bought something on, let's say, Amazon or the Gap, or you know, you bought this pair of khakis with all this XRP.
Yeah.
You know, and today it would have cost 25% of what you gave them 2 days ago. It's crazy, but they'll do anything to get you out of your crypto.
No,
it's
they
like
will.
They will. I still remember. Oh, thanks.
We have. How do we tip you in XRP? Where's your tip bot is probably the best thing right now. Yeah, I would say probably Tipbot is the best thing right now. Here, let me share a link for the Twitter. If you guys want to send XRP, I appreciate if anybody does send XRP.
Let me see.
Alright. Thanks for the lunch, man. Hey, no problem, man.
How many people we got in the room now?
I think like 40 something.
Wow, it's building.
It's building.
It's
41.
41 people.
Pay attention, chat. Yeah, I know. We're just talking right now. Crypto Pops. Love the family streams. Lol. Thanks, Bearable Bull. Hey, Bearable Bull. I'm sorry.
Bearable Bull's in there?
Yeah, Bearable Bull. Hey, Bearable Bull.
Who else is in
there? Yeah, Bearable Bull. We might have to do a stream. soon on this computer because the one I have right now is having problems. So if you
well, we just did a Windows update on his computer.
If you want to do a stream, I could do it off of my off of another computer because my dad and mom have a computer, so we could do that if you want to.
Yeah, just go ahead and use this one.
Yeah.
Or you can use this one.
Yeah.
And while we're on the subject, is that on a cord or is that wireless? What
are you talking about?
The
camera? Oh no, it's plugged into the computer.
Okay, so you got room?
Yeah.
Can you catch a view of this real quick?
I can't. Oh, I guess I could. Like.
Okay. I'm over here working on my charts, as you guys can see here. Okay. I'm actually plotting out. Plotting out my daily levels for tomorrow morning for trading. So I'm gonna start a stream probably next week on the basics of trading. If anybody's interested in learning, it's going to be real simple. I mean, as simple as you can, because people overcomplicate this. It's going to be real simple. I'm going to start from bare bones, basic, basic level stuff. No big words, no so forth and so on. If anybody's interested in learning, I'll take you screen by screen. I'll show you how we do it. It's real easy once you get it. You just start from the basics, just A, B, C. Just so you don't get in there and lose your shirt. It'll help you with crypto. It'll help you, you can use it to trade crypto, even though all the rules don't apply to crypto because it's, unregulated right now.
So but someone is going to be on this channel. Are you going to stream on?
I thought I'd start another channel, but if you want to do it on this channel, we can do it on this channel.
We can do it on
this channel.
With
me? Okay, that's fine. You guys don't even have to move. We'll do it on this channel. I'll walk you through just the basics of how to set up a chart, how to read a chart, how to know whether it's going to go up, whether it's going to go down, and which side pretty much to lay your money on. That's pretty much it. It's not that hard when you get it. Isn't. So that's what I do every night. Around 7-something every night, I sit down in this chair. This is my station. It's 7 screens, not counting the TV, because a lot of times, as you see over here, if something's not moving in the market, you sit here, you watch a little, Amazon or something, and that's it, or whatever's on TV. And then I got these charts here, and then this one here, swinging around here.
Oh yeah.
This one here is the scanner.
To read all the stocks.
The stocks hit on the scanner here, and you have your scanner set for, whatever stocks you want to keep an eye out for and what they're doing. And that's how you do it. So I'll walk you guys through it. So there you go.
All right, let me put this camera back.
All right, yeah, that's good.
Okay. There you go. Okay. I have some questions.
Okay, questions.
Already know some stuff, but I'm always willing to learn. A lot of people want to learn, so that's good. Okay, let's do it.
Who said that?
Most people. We got Hugh Wang said, already know some stuff, but I'm always willing to learn.
That's good, because I'm always willing to learn, too.
Andrew Nation says it's about time someone did that.
Yeah, real simple stuff. Just basic level stuff so you don't get in there and get massacred. Every trader has horror stories.
Electra said half the room is filled with screens.
Yeah, well, yeah, and believe it or not,
to charts.
And believe it or not, I'll tell you this: you never have too many screens. You start, it's like, I only need 2. I only need 3. But then, as you're watching more stocks, or you need more stuff, or you're trying to pull stuff over to another screen, and it's like, I need to keep my eye on this while I'm watching that, and before you know it, you got 15 screens. You can't help it. After a while, you just keep adding and adding and adding. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I have 3 right now. I'll probably get another one.
Right, and then your mom has 4.
4.
I don't even know if we can do a spin around. Is that even possible to do a spin around a first station?
I can't, I could turn the screen, over there, but, back
to
here,
turn around and do a back end of her screen. So literally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and
16,
then we're going
17, because mine, right?
And then we're going to mount the 43-inch over this space here so we can keep an eye on the S&P 500. So, yep, that's it. But it's going to be real freaking simple, guys. Anybody can get it. I know when people say anybody, okay, like for instance, okay, I used to have a math teacher. And most math teachers, I think, suck. Because what they do is they like to show off. They're not teaching, they just like to show off. They'll get in there and they start just, boom, 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 boom on the board. And they're going to go, and it's like, okay, any questions? It's like, yeah, I got questions. Like, why don't you first slow the hell down? And I mean, like, literally, it's like they trip. So right? So it's gonna be real simple. I mean, just step 1, step 2, step 3. What was that movie?
What?
See, where who was it? Denzel Washington said, explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old. You know, like literally, I mean like that. Like explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old. Like literally, like walk me through this, like like I'm a 2-year-old. So that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the comments?
All right.
Since everybody's a little richer, everybody's a little richer right now. Unless you got in at $3.80. Don't worry about it. It's coming. But everybody's a little richer right now. I do believe. I mean, what do you think? Because when I'm thinking what's going on right now. Last night, and I know I was on one last night, guys, but last night I'm thinking it was just, testing, probably for, like new clients.
Yeah.
That could have been happening on the other side of the globe. But since we've seen a steady increase and it's been holding, I think somebody is live. Somebody else is live, and they're actually using it. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Right now, is that they're actually using it. Okay, can they see this?
No, they can. Well, I can make it point towards it.
Can we change this to candlestick so you guys can see this here?
Yeah, here. Let me
see if we can change this to candlesticks. Why I look
okay.
terrible on camera?
Here.
I really need like a hair transplant or something like.
Here, let me. Damn, I have to do a whole thing.
Cause I look like.
Here, let me.
No, cause I don't like the way I look on camera. Cause I look funny. Hey, what are they saying in the comments? What do we got in the comments over there? You know what I should do? I should pull. I don't know what you laughing at in there. I should pull the comments up.
Andrew said it's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Andrew!
That means Andrew's a Taurus, and I'm a Taurus, so happy birthday, Andrew.
Oh, well, you should come on camera and tell Andrew that, and then you should sing that Marilyn Monroe song. That song Marilyn Monroe sung to JFK. You come right around here and sing that to Andrew.
You're stupid.
Come on around here. Come on around here and sing that to Andrew. Unbelievable. Can you believe that? Okay. Sorry, Andrew. Don't worry. We're gonna try to get you that song before the stream's over.
Okay, Bearable Bull says, no doubt, my man. When you think about doing it, throw pops in there too. I'm sure we'll get a great one. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'll message you later after the stream. That way we could do something.
Oh, let me turn this down.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see the comments. Let me turn this down. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but yeah, we could do something soon. I'll message you after. Since I could do it on this computer because mine's messed up and it keeps crashing. So yeah.
Okay, I see smart people have the ability to dumb things down.
Have to have the ability to dumb things down. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think people try to sit on knowledge. I think that's why doctors really trip like that. I think people try to sit on knowledge. If you know something and you really want to share it with people, you know what I mean? It's not really that hard to stop showing off and just really and I think that's really the case. I think a lot of them really. Are you guys excited about the future of crypto? I'm excited about the future of XRP, and I'm excited about the future of, let's see, Holochain. What did I say last night? Elixir, Stellar, and Tron, and there are others, but I don't know about the research. I think we're gonna have. There's gonna be a slim opportunity here that something's gonna happen. Okay, one of the cryptos you guys are involved in. Here's what's gonna happen.
I didn't see this. Tommy, thank you for 5 XRP, and then M Motion Travel gave us half of an XRP as well.
Wow. Hey, thanks, guys. Aiden's really gonna, that's going to your college fund.
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Yeah, that's going to his college fund, guys. Explain the holo box. To me, you know what? I actually don't understand the holo port. Is it called?
It's like a.
I really don't understand. People say decentralized internet. But that's like trying to explain the VCR to me back in 1980. Remember when JVC used to come with that? You don't remember.
I'm 14 years old.
Sorry, it's like when JVC used to come with that instruction book, like the size of the phone book, like that, and it had So I don't understand it. All I know is this: anybody that pumps that much money into their business concept, like their business, when they're actually somewhere manufacturing boxes, something's gonna happen with it. I mean, look at it this way: at the price you can buy it at, like I said last night, when you could get 500,000 of them for like $700. I mean, just think about that. All it's got to go to is like $1, and you've made $500,000.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. So, I mean, that alone is worth it. Because there is no way when they launch them boxes that thing is not going to move. It's going to move. Most of them move before XRP. I actually love. That's terrible. I love XRP. I do, and I'm happy for this bump. You know, I'm waiting to see what happens because they're obviously running some volume through there. Like somebody else is live on it right now. I just don't know who. Let me see. Pundits. Vet, which I guess is V-Chain.
Yeah, Vet
it's
is
like
V-Chain.
someone explaining email to me in 1995 when I was like 11. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly like that. Hey, share the camera, dog.
Alright,
like
sure.
I look terrible, but let's
Alright.
share the love.
Well,
share the love, dog. Share the love.
You gotta put it down.
There you go.
Put it down a little bit.
What's that? She said, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close up. You probably don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
Sunset Boulevard. No?
What movie is that?
William Holden.
I had never watched that.
We're gonna check that out. Okay. Let's see where we at. What industry do you think will get? Okay, this is from Daryl Worrell. What industry do you think will get impacted the most from XRP? I think real estate. I picture tokenized real estate using XRP. You know what? That's a good point. Tokenized real estate. You know what that'll allow you to do though? It'll allow you to own fractions in things. I think another thing that'll get impacted are, and I explained this to Aiden. Remember when we were talking about payments? We were talking about like these micro payments.
Yeah.
We're talking about right now. Okay, this is a perfect example. Okay, we have what is it? Comcast. Okay, Xfinity cable. Okay, now we're paying Xfinity what? Almost $200 a month.
Yeah.
But my TV isn't on all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, we have how many channels?
But
I'm not watching them all the time, right? So why am I paying the same amount as somebody that's sitting up here vegetating on the couch? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, binge watching entire shows. But imagine fractional micropayments where I'm actually paying from the time the dial goes on. From the time the dial goes on, I'm paying, and then when it's all, I mean, literally, like it's actually coming out of your account in like fractional micropayments. Now you don't get those. Now you don't get those phone bills and stuff like how Sprint and them do it now, where they tell you one price and then you get it, and there's all this stuff where they've rounded up. You can't do that with something like that. So I think the payment sector on things that are monthly payment things like your gas bill, electric bill, cable bill, phone bill, things like that will go to fractional micropayments where you'll literally be paying in seconds. Real estate where you'll have investors, and I don't see it with big real estate yet. I don't see it with companies that own like, let's say like, like the Empire State Building. But you'll have investors that want a perfect example, okay? And I think Daryl had a point here. You'll have investors, for instance, okay? Now, this is the way it's done now. Thanks, dog. Share the love. Okay, all right, here's the way it's done now, okay? And I'm going to wrap this up because I know somebody else wants to ask a question, okay? Here's the way it's done now, okay? And I know a little about real estate. Okay, so you got investors. They want to flip a property, for instance, okay? They want to flip a property. And flip a property, if they have the money to do it by themselves, or they have a group of investors they work with, or a lot of times they belong to groups, and they'll go into groups, maybe get a couple investors, and they'll pool money in, to get the money to flip the property, get in there, get the contracts, get the work done, and then everybody shares in the profits once the property is either sold or you either rent it, okay? But imagine being able to have buyers fractionally buy into a property. Can you imagine this? Okay, I'm looking to flip this property. You put a prospectus online, okay, and now you have buyers that are coming in. People like me, you, whoever. Sounds like a good project. This investor out in Boston wants to, so forth and so on, and we're able to buy in fractional payments. Now he hits that amount he needs. They turn around and flip the property, and we're all fractional owners. The software takes care of everything. Because now what happens is the software every month, let's say they rented out the 6 units in this building, every month, it could be thousands of people all getting fractional payments from that rent, from that property. You might turn around and you might be like the guy that said last night in your stream that he was cleaning bathrooms at, where was it? Where was it, Mama? The airport, okay?
No,
now, I used to clean bathrooms down at, Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
okay? But imagine this, okay? You're cleaning bathrooms in the airport, and you're part owner in like 6 properties where you're receiving payments every month. Just imagine that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're able to take that paycheck and put that into use, and you're like all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, with your hands and everything. And I think that's one of the industries that are definitely going to be impacted the most. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm starting to run off at the mouth, guys.
Okay,
Sorry, go
somebody
ahead.
says, where do you expect XRP to be when the world finds out Satoshi Nakamoto is David Schwartz?
Whew, where I expect XRP to be when the world finds out that, you know what? I've never really seen Satoshi Nakamoto as like the savior of crypto, or rather, I won't say the savior, but like, you know, because the way I understand it, David Chaum started eCash, if I'm not mistaken, back in the 90s, right? So technically, if you want to talk about the father of digital payments, I mean, you know, so, you know, there's going to come a point when this thing's going to gain momentum all its own, and you know where it's going to come. The momentum's going to come from, you know where it's going to come.
Yeah.
It's going to come from institutions. It's going to come when you have Fidelity and Charles Schwab on TV. You know what I mean? Doing all these things about crypto this and crypto that and the packages that they can get you into. And that's where it's going to come from.
Someone says they're 2 totally different people.
I know they're totally different people.
Yeah.
Satoshi Nakamoto and David Chaum. That's what I said.
I know. Some dude
That's what I'm... Yeah.
No, someone typed it. I wasn't saying it myself.
I know somebody said... Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Captain Obvious. Yes, we know they're totally different people. That's why I'm saying that if you really want to look at it, I never saw Satoshi Nakamoto as some kind of savior, okay, because technically David Chaum, okay, the way I understand it, he came up with, you know, eCash, if I'm not mistaken, back in like the 90s. So technically, as the father of crypto go,
okay,
I'd have to give it to David Chaum.
Thank you, Tommy, again for another 5 XRP.
And thank you, Captain Obvious, for that. You know, yes, we are aware that they're 2 entirely different people. I know you think I'm gonna burn down your stream, right? I'm not trying to burn down your stream, dog. We appreciate everybody that's in here. Next question.
Yeah, someone said, imagine getting paid in real time.
Well, there you go. Okay, well, now there's a good one. Schwartz patented distributed ledger technology, and wait a minute, why is it fading? 1988, before David Chaum started. Oh, there you go. Okay, did not know that. There you go. Well, then that makes sense. On that point right there, then Schwartz could be Satoshi Nakamoto. But then you got to ask yourself, would he really let Bitcoin get so out of control like that now, or did he just give up on it like a stepchild or some redhead stepchild? He just tossed to. No, I'm saying, like, did he get to a point with it where he was just like, let it go, and let me just move on to something else, and you know. You dig what I'm saying, though?
You don't gotta do a child. You
Okay.
you could have chosen.
All right, I don't mean child.
You could have chosen any other example.
Okay, listen.
Child.
Okay. We had a saying back in the 90s when we talk about redheaded stepchild. Okay, so don't take it personal. That's what we said.
The child had to be redheaded.
I don't know, but they said it was redheaded stepchild. Anybody in here, anybody in this room from the 80s or 90s know what I'm talking about? That's what they said. They said redheaded stepchild. That was the saying.
Why would it be redheaded?
I don't know, but it was like redheaded stepchild. And that's what they would say. And it was like you were, you know, that's. And I'm just thinking, did he just like toss Bitcoin to the side and was just like, you know, okay, that was like, you know, like his prototype. You know what I mean? It's possible.
Yeah.
But then why would he sell? I mean, how much did he let go? Let's see. What was it? Schwartz sold how much XRP?
It was a couple. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly.
I mean, how much? Does somebody know?
I don't know.
How much did Schwartz sell? Let's see. David Schwartz sold a large portion of ETH when it was at $4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. And he recently sold a huge portion of XRP. Damn, 30 cents. 30 cents. He should have held. Hey, somebody need to talk to him about how to hodl. Hey, look. You guys got to hit him up. Let's see. I'm going to beat you. That was it. I'm going to beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, yeah.
That's
right.
Eddie Goin.
I'm gonna beat you like a
That was the same one. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. That was the same when you used to be able to sprawl your kid out in the middle of Walmart. before there was a Walmart, when you could just, blow, I said shut up, and smack him into the mayonnaise, and then he'd fall over, and people would literally step over your kid like, oh, damn, don't get that on my pants, and keep walking. They didn't call the cops. They didn't, like, get into this whole thing. It was just, that's just the way it was. You know, not now, though. Not now. I mean, it's the truth. They'd smack you into the mayonnaise. I can't tell you how many times I've been knocked out. I mean, I'm from the 70s. I mean, back then, it was a coliseum. I mean, we get in there, and it was just like the lady or the tiger. You catch one or the other. You'd be sprawled out, sprawled out halfway down the street. But, that's the way, it's the way it was. That's the way we got it done back then. It was, it's crazy. They would send you down to the end of the block for a switch. You probably never heard of this.
No.
Tell me how many of you guys are here I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Summertime.
Yeah.
Okay. You outside with your friends. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Your mom say, don't do this, don't do that, don't go off the block,
okay,
don't go in the street.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about? Wooden spoon. There you go. Okay. You turn around and do something you're not supposed to do. Okay.
Okay.
They would send you to the end of the block. We had these bushes. I swear. You guys know what I'm talking about? We had these bushes that would have these long weeds on them.
Okay.
And they'd say, go get me a switch. Okay? Which means you would have to, and if you brought back one that was too small, you would get beat even harder. Okay? So you would be down there actually trying to pick the one for your ass whipping. Like literally, you didn't want to go too big, but you didn't want to go too small. And you trying to pick one that your mom would go for. They know what I'm talking about. And you break it off and then you pick the leaves off of it. And when you were done, you were left this thing that looked like Zorro's sword. And you bring it down there and hand it to your mom, and she lights you up outside with this thing in front of everybody. They know what I'm talking about. Somebody on there got to know what I'm talking about. But that's how you got it. To offset wind resistance. Exactly. Oh, man. No, that's the truth, though. Oh, man. Major turn to entertaining rather than educational. Okay, well, I hated switch whippings. Exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Whatever happened to the rule of thumb? To the rule of the thumb. I don't think I know that one. Okay. Since the beginning of 2019, Schwartz sold 2.8 million XRP, worth roughly 810,000, as de-risking after renewed scrutiny from the community. 810,000 is not really a lot of money. I mean, let's be honest.
Not for a man from his standpoint.
Not from
right,
his
not for a man.
I mean, he's pretty good.
Not for a man from his.
He does pretty well for himself.
Average people, yeah, it's
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
810,000 is not really a lot of money.
I doubt he sold everything he
to
owned.
sell. Let me see. I would imagine he's sitting on millions of XRP, but obviously, the 2.8 million worth. Hey, let me ask you a question. Is the joint? Where'd you get that figure for 2.8 million worth roughly 810,000? Is there like someplace we could see that? Okay, message held for review. If stick was no fatter than your no fatter than your thumb. Okay. Oh man.
Someone said whip that boy
until he buys XRP. Oh boy, the hose. Yeah, how about it? What do you look for when you're researching crypto? Okay, that's from Darryl War. We're backing up a bit. Okay. What do you look for when you're researching crypto? So when you're researching a crypto, what do you look for as a buyer?
I like looking for specific cryptos, specifically on its use case and what it has going on for them, and actually a working team. Than any other cryptos that are just made just to be there. I like to see something that's actually solving a problem in the world. And it's actually trying to do something, and actually have people that know what they're doing behind their asset, I guess you would say. Right,
like they got a team, not like what was the coin I heard about that people were using for their let's see, dentists or stuff like that. It's like, oh, this coin you can use for your dentist. Like, that's not solving a problem. That's trying to create a situation where you can use your coin.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, I think if you're going to invest in crypto, and I think there seems to be, all right, look, let me see if I can break this down without turning into a whole long thing here. Oh, thanks. Okay, crypto state. Okay, great. Hey, thanks is the joint. I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm thinking we're probably overcomplicating this. I'm thinking when you're looking at crypto investments, you got to look at it the same way you look at brick and mortar businesses. Do you want to spend your money there? Because that's technically what you're doing when you're investing in crypto. I mean, when you say that,
yeah,
you know, it's you're literally spending your money. Because there's no guarantee you're going to get your money back. No. There's no guarantee that investment is going to pay off. So think of it when you're looking at crypto investments as a store that you just walked in. You just walked in that store, okay? I've walked in plenty of stores. Let's be honest, okay? You know the ones, okay? You know, that look like shit.
Yeah.
You know, you go in there, shelves are empty. Kmart. Vons. You know what I'm talking about. Them stores you walk in and it's just like, you know, okay, it's the same thing here when you're, you know, evaluating a crypto. You know, you're looking at the team. You know, you're looking at how well stocked they are. Well stocked with what? Well stocked with experts. Well stocked with people that know what they're talking about. Has this person been involved in anything anymore? Right? It's like, oh, okay, they hired these 3 people that used to work for Visa or used to work for so forth and so on. Like, who are they stocked with? Yeah. Because that's really what it's about. The value in that crypto project only comes from the team that it's stocked with. That's the inventory, is the team. So you look at that, you research the team. If you see people on there that actually, here's the kicker, and I think this will do it.
Okay.
The kicker is, do these people have something vested in it as well? Okay. Look at the people that Ripple has hired. Perfect example. Okay. Ripple has hired people that have reputations on their own. Okay, from working for Ripple or working for, I don't know, SBI. Okay, well, other companies, American Express or whatever, people that they've hired on staff. Just think about that for a minute, okay? These are people that are known throughout those industries already, and they have reputations. They personally have reputations. Yeah. So why would those people sign on to a project that's garbage? That's literally what you're looking for. If you got a team that's made up of a bunch of unknowns, you know, some kids that last week was in mom's basement and now all of a sudden they got a crypto, don't put your money in it. Who's on the team? I mean, that's literally it. It's like when you're picking a fantasy football team. Who's on the team? That's literally what you want to know. Who's on the team? If you know that, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next.
Someone said, what about Stellar? Lumen's Aiden mentioned it with his dad last night.
Yes. I highly recommend Stellar. Stellar has my stamp of approval. No, seriously. I highly recommend Stellar. I mean, what do you think?
I think it's a great. I think
of
course, XRP is better of the two, but again, I want to see why Stellar wouldn't go up the same. Well, not the same value, but as much as any other coin.
You know what? I was really impressed with Stellar. I don't know if you guys went to Coinbase, and Coinbase had that thing with Stellar, where you could earn free Stellar. Yeah. On there when you went through the little thing and they walk you through the little thing about Stellar. I was really impressed because I didn't know Stellar did all that. Okay. I had no idea Stellar did all that stuff that it does. And when you kind of go through the little thing, I was really kind of impressed with the project. But you got to understand something too about investing. Okay. Let me explain this. Okay. Institutional money, they refer to us as dumb money. Okay. We're dumb money. Okay. They call us dumb money because we invest off of things like emotion. Okay?
FOMO. Yeah.
Right. FOMO, emotion. We're scared because the investment's going down. We jump out. The investment's running up. We mortgage the house and jump into it. I mean, dumb money, as they call it. Okay? What?
Bob Moneybag says, Aiden Train, what's your guys' opinion on VeChain? I like their agenda and partnerships for the price. Totally worth it in my book.
I'll tell you what. I think by the next stream that you decide to do, I think we should actually do some work on VeChain. Okay. Because I actually will be the first to admit I don't know much about VeChain.
I don't know any much about VeChain.
I actually don't know much about VeChain, but we should actually do some homework. Now, who was that said that?
Bob Moneybags.
Well, there you go. His last name, Moneybags.
Yeah.
Look, you can't even go wrong with that. Look, the dude's name is Moneybags. That's probably Brad Garlinghouse in the stream right there.
Is, yeah,
no, that's probably Brad. Nah, it is.
No, it's
Okay, because Stellar and Tron were started by people that used to work at Ripple. Exactly. Hugh, is that Jang or Wang?
Hugh Wang, I think that's his
Okay, so the W is silent?
Yeah, I think
okay.
that's W7.
Exactly that. And that's what I'm talking about, is that dumb money invest off of, so when something like Ripple blows up, what'll happen is when the floodgates open, it actually hits mainstream media and, all these millionaires Ripple made and the price is this and that. And just a couple months ago it was at 30 cents and now it's at $50 and everybody's screaming their head off. Dumb money, all the people that aren't us, that are not invested in crypto yet, we're going to hear about it all on, what is that? MSN Money and all those shows, and they're going to run. They're going to mortgage the house, and they're going to jump in any and everything that Ripple ever touched. If it's Tron with Justin Sun, if it's Jed McCaleb with Stellar, right? They're gonna start jumping in anything Ripple ever was even associated with, which is why I say Elixir when it's available. I don't know what's going on. I don't know it. I've tried to find out information. Tron and Stellar are my 3 picks, because when it blows up, everybody's gonna jump into anything that they ever touched. If Ripple ever walked past a company, if Brad Garlinghouse ever walked down the street past a company, everybody's gonna jump in it. So that's really my thing there.
Brian,
love you guys. VET is making huge partnerships, supply chain. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to look at that, because VeChain could be like 200 for like a penny right now, and we don't even know it, and we sitting up here missing the boat.
Okay, Brian Nowak said, earned my Stellar and sold it immediately for XRP.
No. And now, wait a minute now. Wait, I'm on the dumb money comment. No, I'm serious. Institutional investors call us dumb money. They do. Like, you can literally find it. Like, they literally consider us dumb money. They do. Like, they actually do. I mean, even look at...
Oh, hold on. Somebody said, when will we be able to buy some of these cryptos on Coinbase? Dog,
you know
take
what?
A year.
You mean like VeChain and stuff?
Yeah, it'll take a year. I don't know if it was just XRP.
Don't even hold out for Coinbase. Don't even. I don't know. As for exchanges, I use Kraken, and I don't even know if VeChain's on Kraken, but I think it is. Kraken is long. I mean, because you gotta wire money there, and generally a bank charges $25 to send a wire transfer, but just factor it into your costs and just send the money. I mean, because ultimately it's worth it. You know what I mean? Just send the money, leave some money sitting on there. Maybe like $50, $100 or so, and then when you want to buy, then you can use it. It was trying to donate, but it forces me. Oh, that's for you, Aiden. That's for you.
Wait, what?
Some lady named Catherine Scheider. That's for you.
You're trying to. But it forces the amount to be 0. Hold on, let me see real quick.
And in the meantime, I'll address a question here.
Yeah.
Okay. No, they do though. They actually refer to us as dumb money. Okay. Oh, the W is silent. Okay, great. Hey, thanks a lot. So it's Jang.
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 I thought the J would be silence. My bad.
All right. So let's see. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I almost clicked
Game
of Thrones.
Okay, you can try this link. Hopefully,
Sorry.
Hopefully it works.
How much do I think Tron will be by the end of the year? I don't know. That's really interesting. I think it depends. And this is gonna sound really lousy. I think Tron's been really. No, it is gonna sound lousy when I say this.
Okay.
I think Tron's been really quiet of late. I think a lot of these cryptos are still tied to Bitcoin, except for XRP.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it has proven by now that it is completely independent. I think if Bitcoin keeps pushing, and obviously it'll have some dips, I would give Tron. I mean, where's it's never even hit $1, right? No. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. No. I mean, pull it up.
I'm not sure. Here,
punch it in right here. And
see.
No, dog, no, just change your thing.
I have to change
there you go. TRX, baby.
Yeah,
TRX.
I know TRX, dog.
TRX, baby.
I got it, dog. Thank you.
TRX.
I got it.
All right, there you go.
That is one gappy looking chart.
It is a gappy looking chart.
What do we go by? A year?
Just go by the minute chart, dog. Okay. I'm just looking at the price. Well, there you go. Perfect example. What's that, like 28 cents?
It's not even $1. It's not even a penny.
But I could see $1.
Oh no,
I could
it's
see
under.
it.
It's 2. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but yeah,
I could see $1, which is what I was thinking. That's not even.
no, it's 2 cents, right? Yeah, 2 cents.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how about 50 cent? And that's without trying to sound fancy. I would really think like
That's
at least
very sporadic.
at least
volume though. Look at that.
yeah, because that's not even 3 cent yet. I mean, and 50 cent would be major. Something like 50 cent would be major, but it is possible.
Like a pre-market.
It is. It's a good investment. You listen to me without being a financial advisor. If you know what we put our money into in this house,
thank you, Catherine, for $5.
you know what we put our money into. You know, like I said, I don't think you need more than 4 or 5 cryptos to actually retire. I mean, seriously, 4 or 5 of the right cryptos, starting with XRP. From there, anything Ripple is associated with, even if it's through investments. So you got, okay, Elixir to keep your eye on. You got Tron because of Justin's son. You got Stellar, Jed McCaleb. I mean, right there, just on those 4, you'd probably never work again in your life. Okay, this guy. Okay, Moneybag says I'm totally on the V chain train. Still love me some XRP, of course. Okay, so yeah, we really gotta look into that.
Yeah.
And listen, guys. Okay, this is from Daryl Worrell. Do you think the IMF will use XRP to clear the global debt? No. And I'm gonna tell you why. I gotta be honest. I don't think so, because XRP is not meant to be money. XRP technically is not meant to hold. This is gonna sound so crazy when I say this, though, because people are like, well, what are you talking about? Because we're looking to cash out. XRP is not meant to actually hold value. As in, XRP is not meant to be money. XRP is meant to move money. The only reason that the price is going to go up is to accommodate more institutions that want to move money. So to actually use, that's like saying I'm going to use the train rails to, build the Empire State Building.
Supply and demand is what
Yeah,
it is.
it's like
basic supply and demand. It
now
has to go up in value the more that it needs to supply.
Right. But so to use XRP itself to pay off the debt,
No.
I don't see it happening. But what I do see happening is that I do see regulation. And what regulation is going to, and I've said this before about, well, actually I didn't say this before about regulation. Regulation is a double-edged sword. Okay. We need regulation. We need regulation because right now it's the Wild Wild West out there. I mean, you go in, even if you know how to read these charts that we're looking at here. Okay, even if you know how to read these charts, like who was the guy that said that he knows some stuff in here when it already comes to trading? Even if you know how to read these charts, it's the Wild Wild West in here right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's crazy. You have people spoofing orders. You got all this other crazy stuff going on in here. So it is the Wild Wild West. So in a way, you do need regulation. On the other hand, regulation is going to allow them to tighten the noose on who can actually get in and who can't get in. And by that, this is what I mean. By the time people like Charles Schwab and Fidelity and all these places actually step in and take over crypto, those days will be gone where you can come in with your, phlebotomy paycheck and think you're going to buy 500,000, holochain.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to come in and peel off a couple $100 and buy 500,000 holochain. They're going to cut those days out. You're going to have to go through those institutions to buy that stuff. I really don't see these open market exchanges like we have now, where anybody can just log on. Yeah, well, in other countries and stuff, and you can't get on and just buy. But even in this, you won't be able to just log on and just... Right, exactly, with the ICOs. That's a perfect example, okay? Listen, we cannot have unregulated millionaires. You have to understand what we're talking about with our society. You cannot have people popping up out of mom's basement worth $1 billion. They're going to put a stop to that, okay? Where you took a couple bucks and bought like $1 million of something, and all of a sudden it just exploded. It's not going to happen. They're going to wrap that up. They're going to put a neat little bow around that, and they're going to say it's for your protection. It's for your protection. Same way they did with the ICOs. It's for your protection. Exactly. It's the same thing with day trading, okay? You used to be able to jump in and day trade, with whatever you wanted to. If you wanted to come in with your $300 paycheck and put it in there and trade as many times as you wanted until that account was empty, fine. Guess what? Nope. After 2007, guess what it is now, baby? You need 25,000 to get around that pattern day trading rule. There you go. You need 25,000. If you go to a place,
to what, 4 trades a week?
3 trades a week. 3 trades a week. They actually limit you. And if you go to a place like Speed Trader, you need at least 30,000. So they're actually going to say it's for your protection. They're going to bring in regulation, and these exchanges where you can come in with $35 and scoop up a whole handful of something, those days are going to be gone. You're going to have to call a Charles Schwab or a Fidelity or something and be like, oh, I want to buy a little of this and that. And then they're going to have starter like limits, like where you can get, well, you got to have at least 1,500 to get in. That's what they're going to do. Oh, you got to have at least 500. We have a starter account for 5. Them days of coming in, scooping up something 200 for a penny, those days are going to be gone soon. And that's just the way it is. So, you know. All right. And I know I kind of went off on that one, but that's the way I am, guys. Look, okay? And people might not be used to that, but that's the way I am. You give me a subject, I'm going to run. Okay? So if you can get something out of that, get something out of it. But, I mean, come on, okay? It's like they said in, what was it? Ant-Man 2, okay? All right, you put the dime in him, okay? You got to let the whole record play now. That's the way it is. Okay? Once you put the dime in, you got to let the whole record play. Okay? That's the way it is. Okay? All right?
Crazy dog.
Oh, man.
All right.
Do you know anything about Nexus? I see it has a low supply and was once over $13. Okay. On that note, okay, that was from, wait a minute now, because I'm jumping around here. I don't know how you usually do a stream, Aiden. Because I kind of hog a stream here.
No, because I know how, yeah, but you're talking.
I don't know how it flows, so I'm just jumping around, guys. So don't pay any mind to me.
Yeah.
And don't take it personal if I'm missing questions. Because I'm trying to back up here, but somebody wrote something interesting. They asked if we know anything about Nexus. And here's the kicker. And then they said...
Huh?
They like his movie called,
oh, yeah.
They said that it has a low supply, but it was once over $13. And on that note, I want to give a shout out to Rob Cash. Because Rob Cash, and I think it was also... And don't everybody get all sensitive, because I'm trying to remember who it was. Okay? I think it might have been Digital Asset Investor. I'm not sure. But somebody was talking about it. I know Rob Cash mentioned it. When you had crypto... projects like that actually had hit a high. He's talking about that hit $13.
Yeah.
And now I don't know where it's retraced to. Okay, so Nexus. I don't know where it's retraced to. But just imagine, okay? You know, I'm not saying pile all your eggs in one basket, but if the project looks good and it's all, you know what we look for in stocks when we day trade? We're looking for something called retracement. Okay? We're looking for... Okay, and stocks will generally hit a point, and then we'll wait for the stock to retrace either to that high or to that low. So technically, if this thing is a good project and it's had a high of $13, you can expect eventually it's going to retrace somewhere in that area. Even if it doesn't hit $13 again, it might hit $12.50.
Somebody explained what Nexus is.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So Nexus is trying to provide worldwide free internet with satellites. The founder's father is a rocket scientist who has put rockets into space, so it has some promise.
That's not bad. I wonder what, and here's something interesting.
Yeah.
Free internet with satellites. You know what that reminds me of? And it reminds me of when Tesla tried to give everybody free electric.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the government had a problem with that. Let's say the powers that be had a problem with that. Because there's no money in free. I'm not saying it's a bad project. I'm just saying there's no money in free. So somebody's going to get paid one way or another. And then you have the other side of that coin, which is who owns space. And who's going to allow you to put them satellites up there. You know what I mean? Without actually greasing some palms. I'm sure there's regulation hoops to jump through that would be absolutely insane. But anyway, from the FOMO end and retail investors, you could still be looking for, you know, a retracement at some point. So it might not be bad. You know, if you got a couple bucks or you already got bucks in there, then, you know, look for the retracement. I mean, you know, we're going to look for a market run, you know, eventually. And a lot of coins are going to get carried in this next bull run. and you could see, a retracement somewhere up in there, and that would be good.
Yeah. What else though? Anybody else? Question?
Loving these movie quotes, especially your dad says with The Matrix. I don't know. I just love movies. Movies is my thing. I write scripts. Or used to write scripts. I got drawers full of this file cabinet back here. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's packed full of movie scripts on 2 levels. And I use a lot of those scripts if I'm trying to write a particular scene. It's like, oh, well, how would I write a scene like that? And then, you might pull a script out, and kind of look. And so, okay. So where are we now? Let's see. Do you know? Okay, we did that. Just had some cool daps.
Silence and Nikola Tesla wanted to give the world free wireless electricity.
Right. Exactly. And the science is there for it. But there's no money in free, is the thing about it. I mean, they talked about that tower that he built and the car that he would drive around town. Okay? The electric car he would drive around town that actually ran off of that tower. Okay? But you'll never see that. Because why did the government swoop down when he died and scooped up all of his stuff? It scooped up all of Tesla's stuff. That's right. And it's always about controlling it, which is the same thing we're talking about here. Look at crypto as Tesla's inventions. See if you can relate these two, okay? Crypto right now is like a wild west of new technology that is all promising in a million different directions, okay? Now, same thing with Tesla's technology. And look what the government did. They swooped down and they scooped it up. And it's going to be the same thing with crypto. They're eventually going to swoop down here. And because they're not laughing at us now. That's the thing about it. What's wrong, Mama?
Did Binance go offline?
Yeah, Binance went offline.
Why did Binance go offline? Did they get hacked again?
For a couple hours. The price is not moving.
No, Binance went offline for a couple hours.
Really?
No, I think someone gave us some more. Oh, thank you, Haslix, for 2 XRP.
Hey, thanks. That's going right in his college fund.
Yes.
Tesla, SpaceX is always trying to make free internet with satellites, so that's why I haven't invested in it yet, because Elon Musk has okay, this is from Hugh Jang. Elon Musk has a solid foundation to actually do it. You know what? Not only does he have a solid foundation, but the man can land the rocket standing up. Hey, listen. And look, now, that's a huge point. I remember, look, I know it sounds crazy, but come on now. How many people in here, don't act like that everybody's Aiden's age, okay? There were movies that we had like, what was it? Forbidden Planet and stuff like that. We used to watch these movies. And the rockets, they didn't come in the movies like boom, boom, and just like tank. Like they would come in and like they would land. Like they would land. Yeah. And that was always like fantasy stuff. And this dude actually figured out how to do it. Okay? You dig where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, but I'm not saying like somebody's going to pay for that internet. The only thing free in this world is trouble. Okay? Trouble's always free. Okay? Trouble is always free. So somebody's going to pay for that internet. If somebody says free internet, don't believe it. If it's free internet, it's probably controlled by the government and they're watching everything you ever say or do. And we don't even have to, I mean, I could go get an aluminum foil hat. But what I'm saying is that, no, literally what I'm saying is there's no such thing as free. Like somebody's going to pay. Somebody's going to pay. Somebody has to pay. Let me ask you a question, for example, okay? What does it take to keep a satellite serviced in outer space?
I don't know.
What does it take to send people up there to service it? What does it take to get the spacewalks from the space station to get people to go over there and service it?
I don't even know.
Right, so somebody has to foot that cost. And who are they going to pass that cost on to? Just so you can surf porn? Trust me, somebody's going to pay.
God.
It's the truth. Not you surfing porn, but I mean in general. Like, I mean, just things, surfing things. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's going to have to pay. So free internet, I don't really know. I'm not doubting the technology. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm not doubting the technology, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But somebody's going to have to pay. I mean, come on. You know the world we live in, baby. Somebody got to pay. Somebody always got to pay. That's the way it go. Next up, we have Susie from San Bernardino. No, really. Okay. Trouble is always free, bro. Your dad has so much wisdom. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Omar. I try. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Oregon Energy. Wow. XRP Bag says, just like the dude who created or was using Oregon Energy, they shut him down. He was healing people. Exactly. Because there's no money in cures. There's only money in treatment. Okay, we treat something all day long, but why give you the cure? You kidding me? Listen, do you know how much the blind industry would lose if you could cure blindness and stop selling canes and dogs? No, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Now that sounds. No, listen. No. Wait a minute. Now, he's divorcing this. He's divorcing himself from that comment, people. He went to go get water. And listen, I want you to understand what I'm saying here. I'm not laughing at people. Okay? I'm not. I knew. I used to work at the Blind Center of Nevada. Okay, visually impaired people, you know, some of them could kind of see, like they would just do stuff on, you know, online and stuff, and, you know, to make money. It's cool, but I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there's no money in cures. I mean, come on. I mean, really, okay? Whether it's, you know, optical transplants or whatever, there's no money in cures. But there's always going to be money in treatment. So, you know, all right, so, you know, he actually got up and left for water, like, you know, I'm getting out of here. You know, I don't want no trouble with that comment. But I mean, seriously, there's no money in cures. Why cure something that you can just treat? It's the truth. I don't know. I'll leave it alone because it's your stream and you don't want me to go further with it. I see the look. He's giving me the look, so I'm going to leave it alone. But I'm serious, though. There's no money in cures. Only treatment. Okay, so, all right, what we got? They are just little pods in space, not satellites exactly. Okay, that's cool, little pods. No, there's nothing wrong with little pods in space. No, there really isn't, but here's the kicker about it. Now you have to ask yourself, what's the shelf life on a pod? You got to understand something about space, too. Space is absolutely freezing cold. If anybody here knows how cold space is, please let us know. Space is absolutely freezing cold. So, no, literally. So what we're literally talking about is something is going to be subject to sub-zero weather for like, you know what I mean? For like forever. You know what I mean? So, in other words, what I mean, it has a shelf life. You know what I mean? Like those pods are going to have a shelf life.
Hydrogenated oils and, you know, like.
I mean, literally, like it's gonna have a shelf life of how long it's gonna be good, and just the fact that it's gonna have a exactly, just like disposable razor blades, ceramic razors stay sharp forever, but you don't see them on the market. Exactly. Who is that? That's Electra Highway. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about shelf life, and there's no money in cures, only treatment. And a perfect example with the free internet is like somebody's going to have to even service those pods or send new pods up. And then somebody's going to be paying. Yeah. Somebody's going to be paying. I mean, so I'm not saying it's a bad project. I have Himalayan salt with a use date.
With a use by date.
Lord. Yeah, exactly. It's already 800 million years old. Beautiful. Beautiful. Electro Highway. That's perfect. Oh, man.
I guess
wow. A lot of wisdom in this room, guys. A lot of wisdom in this room. Oh, somebody told me the temperature of space? Wow. Oh, we in Kelvin units. Wow. Wow.
Fahrenheit.
Wow. Well, I'm in America, so all we understand is Fahrenheit out here. So it's America. Come on. We only know one language and Fahrenheit. 454.80 minus. That's minus. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. That's zero. And then go 450. That's crazy.
I understand positive and negative numbers.
Okay. I'm just saying. That's crazy. That's crazy cold.
You know, when like XRP's down like 10%.
You understand that, right?
10%. Yes, thank you.
No, okay. All right. Well, hopefully we won't see any negative 10%. I'd like to see at least 77 cents.
I don't know what the price is now because freaking Binance is.
But everybody in the room should congratulate themselves. Okay, we're all a little richer this evening. Okay, all of us are slowly reaching our goal.
I'll tell you right now.
Of retiring from whatever life that, you know, we're stepping into whatever life that we would like to. So we're all a little richer this evening. So everybody congratulate themselves because you are part of a select few. If you are here in this room, if you are already invested in crypto, doesn't matter. We got people that are invested in a lot of projects. Obviously, people here are invested in XRP. You got people who are invested in a lot of other projects. If you're this early to the party, congratulate yourself. Everything in your life might not be going right now, but the finance thing, you're taking care of that future right now. You're already saying to yourself, oh, that millionaire thing, don't worry, I got that taken care of. There are people that, there was a lady I talked to one time, bill collector called me I forgot how we got on the subject. She had called me about some old, like, you know, doctor's bill or something I forgot to pay. It was meaningless. It was like $80. No big deal, but she called me about it. And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize I had to pay that, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, you know, let me just give you the payment now. Can you accept it over the phone? Yeah, no problem. So she took the payment and we got to talking, and get this. She said she had actually retired 2 or 3 years before that. She only went back to work to pay for her medications. Now, just think about that. Okay, she was literally back working just to pay for her meds. Damn, when are you ever out the system? That's what I'm talking about the Matrix, just being another cog in the system. When are you ever out the system? Damn, I got to go back to work just to pay for the medications to live outside of work. You see how crazy that is? So what I'm saying is, and here's the kicker now. Here's the kicker. You say, well, how did he get to there from there? I'll tell you how I got to there from there. We're talking about retirement. This woman had a retirement. She worked all her life to build a retirement, and then she retired and realized her retirement wasn't enough.
Most people now can't retire. They'll tell you, I'm working because I can't afford the health insurance.
Right.
Once I retire, and the thing
is,
like once you retire, that's usually the age you need it,
and that's when they stick it to you.
Have it,
exactly.
You can afford it.
Exactly.
And you don't need it. So.
Exactly. So you people that are actually sticking your money in crypto, you're getting off of work, and you're bringing home that check, and you're taking a portion of that check, and I don't care what you're sticking in there. Nexus, VeChain, XR, as long as it ain't Dogecoin. Seriously. All right, no, seriously, I'm just kidding around. But seriously, Nexus, VeChain, whatever you're putting your money into, XRP, I don't care if it's Bitcoin. Whatever if you're stockpiling your money into something, looking for that price move, the fact that you're taking your retirement into your own hands and taking it out of somebody else's, you need to pat yourself on the back, because that's why we're all here. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I hogging the stream? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know right now, but
I mean, you know how I do. Like, the dime's in, so you gotta let the record play. But go ahead.
I don't know right now.
I mean, but if you got something to say, jump on the mic. I mean, you know. Hey, you already know when you bring me in the stream. You already. Come on. You already know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to restrain myself.
No, you're good. Spanish said my daughter's grandmother just retired, and she never has money to enjoy herself after working all those years.
Exactly. And it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? Because, you know, they were led to believe, and don't get me wrong, okay? I knew a guy, and I'm trying to leave out half this story is what it is. I'm not trying to remember it. I'm trying to leave out half of it because I don't want people to be like, damn, he's spilling all his business on YouTube. But I knew a guy that used to work for Westinghouse, okay? And, he used to work for Westinghouse, and guess what? You know, he retired. Okay, he had a plaque on the wall from Westinghouse, and they gave him a retirement, and he never worked a day again in his life. But that stuff from the 40s and 50s, you don't have that anymore. Companies don't take care of you anymore. They don't take care. They don't take care of you. You know what I mean? You can forget that. Well, you know, you work for us, you know, you show up on time, you serve us on, you know, you give 30, 40 years here, we're going to take care of you. You can forget that. So if you're taking your retirement in your own hands now, congratulations, because so many people are so blind. They're only going to get into things that we're into now when the mainstream media tells them that it's safe for them to get in. That it's okay. This is the new hip thing now. You should get in it. And then they'll get in. That's sheep right there. That's sheep. That's lambs to the slaughter. Because the stuff that we got 24 penny, they'll be paying $50 a piece for, $25 a piece. You know, with them promising them modest gains, you know, and stuffing half their money in their bags. And that's the way it's going to be, because they're going to bring it in. It's going to be called regulation. So there you go. Yeah. Now go ahead now, because I don't want to hog the stream. I mean, I got people come on here to hear you, not to hear me. Okay, you're like Johnny Carson, and I'm like, okay, who's the guy? Ed McMahon. Okay, and I'm hogging the stream because you're just like, you're sitting there just kind of chilling, and you know how I do. I mean, you know, the dime's in, baby. So you know. Hey, that's the way to do it. Breadwinner. There you go. Just trying to secure my future. That's the way you do it. Sold some pot stocks on Monday. Freaking 2 days to clear. Then gotta wait for it to hit my account. Slow as hell. Take a little drop would be nice to add to my stack. I know exactly what you're talking about. I do know exactly what you're talking about, and I've actually tried to do that with XRP. I would sit on Kraken at 3 in the morning, nodding off at the computer, waiting for the price to drop under the fraction of a penny so I could get in at like 27 rather than 28. When we really look at where this project's headed, and I know, because I would say the same thing, I don't want to buy at 40-something cents now, right? And then have next week it's 28 cents again, and I'm like, damn! You know what I mean? But in the long scheme things, and when I say long, I don't mean how people are like, oh, 3 to 5 years, oh, good 10 to 20 years waiting on crypto, blah, 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 trying to sound smart. That's BS. I see XRP hitting $1,000 within the next 3. Easy?
Easy.
Because here's the kicker. They have so many projects. Their finger is in so many pies that when they finally unleash them gates, I think all of us is going to be surprised at where that price is going to go all of a sudden. And I don't want to hear nothing about market cap. Let's not even start that crazy stuff about, well, do you know how many XRP they have? If you calculate that by, it's so and so on. That's too big. Come on, okay? Let's cut the nonsense. All right? When they unleash the gates, their price is going to jump to levels that we can't even imagine. Because you got to understand something that they're doing here. They're not going to raise the price of XRP to accommodate the businesses they have. They're going to future-proof it, meaning they're going to raise the price for the companies that they're bringing on board or that are going to want to get on board after they take off, after regulation comes in. You can't wait and then be like, oh, okay, they're going to future-proof it is what they're going to do at that price. So you may be surprised where that price goes. So, you know.
How they're scared to invest.
They are scared. You know what? I don't even know if it's that or if it's just the fact that they're clueless. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking people, but I mean, so many. Look, I had a dude at work. Listen, I had a guy. Okay, I used to work in the medical field. Okay, now I had a guy that I came to when I was gonna leave it. I came to him with a piece of paper, and it was on Ripple, and it was on XRP, and I actually gave this guy a piece of paper with everything written down. Here's what you need to research. Here's the websites you should hit. Here's the companies they're partnered with. It was exactly 24 cents at that point. Okay? Saw that guy about a week or so later. Guy didn't invest. Guy didn't do any research. Guy didn't so on and so on. He actually told me one day, well, you know, I'm a grown man. You know, I guess I'm going to just have to live with it if I miss out. Wow. 24 cents? I think I can sacrifice a 20. I can't sacrifice $20 to find out. 50? 10? 24 cents? I mean, just think about that for a minute. You know what I mean? You just hope you don't turn around and find out one day when it's like $1,500, $750, even $50, and it's like, damn, like it was 24 cents. That's that thing that guy told me about years ago. You know what I mean? Right. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's see. Yeah, okay, where are we at, Aiden, on questions? Because I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I don't know anything about... You guys got to understand something, okay? He kind of wanted me to come back on the stream because I kind of went off last night. I'm sure the people that are here, that were here last night, I kind of went off last night because I wasn't even involved in it. I was just trying to fix Aiden's computer you know, for his stream. So I wasn't really involved in it. And I just kind of went off because I rant and rave around the house, especially when we start talking about, you know, XRP, finances, money, and the government. I mean, that combination right there will get me going. I mean, that's just like, you know, you just winding it up in the back and just turn me loose. So I kind of got involved. But I don't know anything about streams, and I don't know how this generally works.
Well, you know, it's just...
Or, you know, so don't be too hard because this is only my second time.
Yeah.
On the camera. Last night I found out I was on the camera without my knowledge. And two, this is only my second time here, so I don't know anything. So take it easy, okay? I'm not trying to hog it. No, I know it's your stream.
Okay, someone said, are you and your dad into the same coins? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we actually are into the same coins. And this little sucker, let me tell you something. We actually have bets around the house. You know, I'll bet you, you know, 10 XRP, this, that, and the other thing, blah, blah, that's downstairs. You know what you're talking about. Blah, blah. and we'll go back and forth. And
No, you don't. No.
she swears.
You don't own.
I own.
No, you don't.
All the XRP.
No, you don't. You don't own all the XRP.
You know what?
XRP?
And you know what?
bought
And
my
I do
XRP?
understand that Electro Highway.
You bought my XRP?
I understand exactly what you're talking about.
I'm your mother.
Because they did the breakdown on XRP and they talked about the fact that it's meant to go to 10,000. And you know what? And you're right. I mean, I know they say that they've built it to go to 10,000. And I know last night I said I've always felt that it would go to 25 at least. I just think it's really a matter of leverage. I think when you control like enough, like they have a thing, okay, that they say, I used to go to trade shows a lot because I used to be in the video business. Okay, don't laugh. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, okay? When you would go to trade shows, okay, like I hear when Walmart goes to trade shows, okay? All right, for instance, okay, when Walmart goes to trade shows,
yeah,
and they're looking at new products, because when you go to trade shows, you know, like everybody has a booth for their products and so on, and they're looking to have their products picked up and put into a store.
Yeah.
Okay, Walmart tells you how much they're going to pay for that item when they come down the aisle. They tell you, okay, you don't tell them.
Yeah.
If you say, well, how much is this? It's $13.95 a unit, and they say, we'll give you blank, blank, blank a unit. Okay, you want to be in Walmart or don't you? There comes a point when your business gets so big that you can muscle people and that you can literally muscle your way in the industries, muscle out other cryptos, other so on and so on. And that's where I think this is headed. That if Ripple's big enough and their fingers are in enough pies, they can muscle everybody. They can even muscle people like Stellar. You know, well, we were going to go with Stellar. Yeah, but they can muscle you because Ripple is moving so much. I mean, they can. It's always been that way with business. Yeah. Business has always been that way where the big businesses sort of muscle the little guys out of markets that they could get in. And at that point, I mean, you could push your price any place you want to push it. So that's what I'm really thinking. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Coinbase rolls out XRP trading for NY residents, and German exchange launched XRP ETN, and XRP jumped over 20%. Now imagine when a major announcement, Swift, etc. is announced.
And German exchange launched XRP ETN.
That
I know.
German's number 2 exchange.
You know what? And you're right. Hey, look, I'm gonna just call you Joint for short. You're right, Joint. Even though I'm really reluctant, and I don't know about you. You tell me. I'm trying to draw you in this conversation because I guess people kind of feel I'm kind of hogging this stream. I don't mean to hog the stream. It's not my stream, but like I said, you know, I don't really know the. I can't really say that this movement is because of Coinbase New York and Germany.
So. I don't think so.
I mean,
even okay. Even
go
when
go ahead, dog. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, even when Coinbase announced that they were going to launch XRP on their exchange, nothing even really happened. I mean, it moved up a couple cents, but nothing crazy like this. I mean, it moved up like 30% in less than a couple of minutes.
How about earlier when we watched it go from 40?
No, yeah, I went to 47
in like
3 minutes,
yeah,
like 3 minutes.
Right. That's not retail.
I don't think it's out. And for German's number 2 exchange, I mean, there's tons of exchanges adding XRP on a daily, so I wouldn't really think just because it's German's number 2 exchange, it would boost the price. I mean, it could in some way, but
now
not
I'm
in
not
a
saying
big
that's
way.
what he meant by that statement, because I'm not saying that's what he meant by that statement, but I don't believe that that's the thing.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think that's the thing that's.
No, I don't think that's the thing that's actually doing it. But he's right. Imagine when we get a major announcement,
yes,
Swift or
something. That would something
like
that.
That would. Once again, though,
I don't know.
Who's gonna know about it? Unless the mainstream media comes on TV and they're like, you know, you got who's that guy? I forget, the bald-headed guy. Besides for me, the guy that's on there always talking about money. Unless you got somebody on there like that saying, you know, this and that just happened, blah blah blah. Is the general public really gonna know about it? I mean, really? Except for people like us. I think what we'll know about it is that volume that we'll pick up from Swift that'll come in will be sick. I mean, that volume will be sick. And at that point, that's why I said last night when I was talking to you guys, make sure you got your cash out points ready, man. Because I know I can never stay on camera because you don't know when you might have to cash out. I mean, you might be cashing out at 2 a.m. I mean, you know, your brother or your sister or your wife or something might be waking you up saying, hey, the price is at so forth and so on. Wake up. And you staggering up out of bed like, like, you know, trying to find yourself and stagger. Make sure you got your cash out points ready. You never know. You never know what time it's going to do what it's going to do and when that's going to happen. And if you don't have those points already set up so you can just get out, I mean, you could just get out. You can just pull your ledger, boom, bang, upload, and get out. I mean, quick. You know, take your money, man, because I tell you what.
Yeah, it says, someone said by the time you hear that, you're going to be too late by then.
Yeah, exactly. By the time that reaches the mainstream media, you're already screwed. Do you think we'll get a little pullback? Okay, that's a very interesting question. That comes from Gordy Zach at 9:23. What time is it now? Just forgive me, guys.
9:24.
Okay, 9:24. Okay, all right. Do you think we'll get a little pullback? Now that brings us. Can they see this chart?
Yeah, that's
okay. All right, guys. Look, when I read charts, I'm gonna show you what we're looking for. The main thing you're looking for here, when you're talking about things like...
they can't... Hold on.
Oh, yeah, what? I'm sorry.
Point the mouse at this screen. This is
point the mouse at this screen. They can see. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, look. Okay, look, guys. This is going to be your first lesson in trading.
All right.
Okay, do you think we'll get a little pullback? All right. What you're looking at when you're looking at charts, and these crosshairs help a lot, trust me. When you're talking about pullbacks, what you're really talking about is resistance. Okay, you're looking for the next point of resistance. In other words, resistance points are, let me try to find one for you. Okay, perfect example. All right, see this right here where I have this crosshairs. This is about 42,770. Now, for a point to be valid, support or resistance, it has to touch at least 3 times. Okay, so you can't see my finger, so I'm going to move the little white mouse. 1 touch. 2 touch. Look at this wick. 3 touch. This is a point of resistance. Okay. So your idea that you're looking for is you want a stock to come up. You want a candlestick to come up as it's coming up. You want it to bang its head on this resistance like a ceiling and fall back down. That will give you your pullback because it's literally going to come up, bang its head on something, and drop. And that's what you're waiting for. Okay. Now you want to make sure that your next level of support, which is something under it, okay, which is going to be, you're looking for the next level of support. You're looking for something that is touched a couple times that you can say this is the next support level. So let's just suppose the support level's here, okay? Let's just suppose. I'm just supposing the support level's here because I'm trying to get an example, okay? And actually it's not too bad if you look at this red candle, this wick, and this candle about here. So now you would be looking at, oh man, it's going to bang its head off of, you know, this level here and fall back into this level of support. And sometimes these levels won't hold. And that's literally how you're making your money in the market. You're literally betting off of levels to either hold or break. So something's either going to come down and hit a level and bounce, or it's going to crash through a level, or it's going to come up on a run, bang its head against a level, and drop. That's literally what you're betting on. As it's coming into levels, what's it going to do? So the question was, can we expect a pullback? Is there going to be a little pullback? So if you're looking to buy, you're looking for a significant level of resistance that it's probably going to bang its head on, so you can look for the drop to get in. So anybody can do this. You don't have to know about these candlesticks. Just go to Coinigy or go to, which one are we on now?
The chart?
Yeah.
This is TradingView.
TradingView. Okay, perfect example. You go over here. I will get into it. I will teach you guys about these candlesticks. But right now, what you're looking for, take the simple, right here, this crosshairs, and start looking at points. The more points that touch across a line, if you can go and say, this, it doesn't matter if it's red or green. If you can say this candlestick touch, this one touch, this one touch, this one touch, this one touch, that's a significant level. Okay, meaning that if you're under that level, you can expect that level to serve as resistance, meaning it's going to come up and bang its head on that ceiling. So you can look at that and say, well, it's touched here 3 or 4 times. I think when it comes into that level, it's going to fall. It's going to hit that level and drop. That's what you're looking for. So just start touching. Just start counting these areas off and looking for points like these 2 here. See this? Red, green. That's 2. Now look across. Oh, here's another one. The wick extended over, but don't worry about that. This right here is the opening price. And you can see right here. You can say, okay, well, I got this one. This one. They're not going to be exact, okay? This is money we're talking about. This is money. This is currency moving in and out, okay? So don't worry about that. A lot of times it's not going to be exact. So you're talking about 1, 2, 3. Look at this. You got 4, 5. Okay. This one actually went up and got slammed down right here. And that's what this wick means. Sellers slam this down right here. Okay. So you got to look at that and you're like, okay, so that's under there. Oh, wait a minute. And this red one over here, significant point of resistance. We have so many points touched here that now what you're looking is you're saying when this baby hits, you might have your order ready thinking when this baby hits 0.43042, I'm expecting it to hit this point, bang its head and start to fall. And that's when I'm going to buy in. That's what you're looking for. That's as easy as trading gets. You're just looking at ceilings and floors. Ceilings and floors. Just remember that, guys. Ceilings and floors. Where is it going to bang its head? Or where is it going to find support? That's it. Okay? So, look for that. There's so much resistance as you head up here. What the heck is this?
Oh, no, don't do that because I make a lot. No, don't.
Hang on, guys.
John, just.
I'm screwing up. Hang on. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I just have to do. Oh, what the?
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Feature chart. All right, there you go.
Uh-oh, guys. Okay. All right. So, when you look at something like this XRP chart, and I'm sorry because I can't really see the comments right now. I'm trying to explain this to you guys off this question. I told you, the dime's in now, so you got to let the record run. All right. So, literally. So, what you're looking for is when you take something like TradingView, and I think it's free or whatever that little fiasco was you just went through.
Yeah.
Was it free?
It's free.
Okay. All right. Listen, guys. You can go on a place like TradingView, and you can create lines. Like they give you, like the charts you saw me looking at earlier, I'm using a program called TC2000, and they don't do cryptos. So, but most charting softwares work the same way. You can draw lines on here, okay? So you want to find a line that you can like double click or something, a line will pop up, and start marking off these areas where it's touched at least 3 times. At least 3 times, okay? Like this one's significant. Just because it went over a little bit right here by a smidget, doesn't matter. Look at this. Look at this right here. You got the wick. You got this level here, which didn't really come down that low. But then you got this one here. You got this one here. Okay, this one went over a little bit. But look at this point here. So there's a lot of significant areas of resistance, and you can mark them off and just say, okay, I'm going to wait and see which one of these it's going to bang its head on. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's strong enough, and when Ripple actually opens the floodgates, when they actually go live, not this zombie coin stuff. I mean, when they open the floodgates and all these companies are actually using it, it'll probably blow through all these points of resistance in like a day. I mean, we won't even, once that volume comes in, I mean, it'll blow through these points of resistance, and you'll be waiting to get a pullback, and it won't even, I mean, it'll just go nuclear. I mean, you could just forget it. It'll blow through all these ceilings like nothing. So, that's what you're waiting for. So if you're waiting to get in, start marking off these levels. Remember, all you need is 3 touch points. Look here. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You just start working your way across and seeing how many you got. Look, here's ones that bang their head against it. This one did. This one did. This one did. Okay? Right here. And you're waiting for that pullback is what you're waiting for. You're thinking, okay, when it hits 43, like 733 or 730, when it hits that point, I'm waiting for it to bang its head and fail, fall back down, and that's when I'm going to jump in. So there you go, guys. I'm sorry. Did I take too long on that explanation? I'm like hogging the stream. Sorry. Is it?
No, we're good.
I'm sorry. Did I take too long?
No, it's fine.
Sorry, guys, if I was hogging that.
No, it's good.
They're probably off on their own conversations. Okay, Gordy Zach, I hope that answers your question.
Someone said I wanted to get into trading, but I thought it was too complicated. Plus, I don't like to lose money.
You know what? Investing is losing money. That's just it. Investing is also making money.
Any investment is losing money.
Right, but think of it like this. Think of investing. When they say currency, when they say current, there's a reason that electricity and money pretty much has the same name. It's the same way when I breathe. Air goes in, air goes out. Air goes in, air goes out. It's the same thing with your money. You got to get in. I mean, there's nothing guaranteed. I mean, that's the way it is. The more You only make more money by getting better and better and better at your craft. But if you never start, then there you go. Then you never start. And that's the gist of it. I mean, I'm going to tell you, about a year and a half ago, I didn't know any of this. Okay? You start. You get in there. We live in an age where I remember catching 2 buses and walking to the library on Roosevelt Boulevard in Philadelphia because that was the only place that had the books that I wanted. I mean, just imagine this, okay? You don't even have to do that now. I mean, damn, you got the internet. We got the internet. We got YouTube. We got massive resources of information where you can just sit back and just stuff your head with stuff all night long. Some of it you'll understand. Some of it you won't. And the stuff you don't understand, keep digging around until you find somebody that explains it a way that you actually get it. I mean, that's the way it is. That's why I'm going to start the trading channel. I teach you guys the simplest way with these levels. It's just levels. All it is ceilings and floors. That's all you're looking for. Ceilings and floors. It's that simple. If it fails, I'm going to get in this way. If it bounces, I'm going to get in this way. That's it. It's that simple. So there you go. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, tell them. Am I lying?
No.
It's that simple, fellas. They overcomplicate it to make themselves look smart.
No, and
it's not really that.
I mean, I understand all of this.
Right.
I know what the chart's looking like, and I could tell you what it is. It doesn't. I know when you first see it, you just see a bunch of lines all across the screen,
right.
And you got weird, complicated numbers. And,
right.
In front of it's not that once you make it basic, it's easy. It's easy putting on socks. I mean, it's not that hard.
Wow, Jang said something really good about banks being named after rivers and then controlling the flow of money. Exactly. It's all about current, baby. It's all about current. You got to get started. You know what? Frank Hughes says, why are humans better at charting than computer software? You know what? That's probably not always going to be the case. I mean, there's going to come a point when we'll hit that.
I mean, I would say probably computers are probably most likely are going to be better just because they
with
are
the
more
AI.
Technical.
Yeah.
They're more technical. They take every little...
But the thing is, as long as you have humans in their trading, computers can never substitute for
human behavior. Psychology for human behavior.
That's right.
There's always emotion that comes behind.
And that's why they call us dumb money.
There is a psychology that goes with trading.
Yep.
That computers don't have that emotion.
They don't.
That's why you'll see things that don't make sense at times, especially in cryptocurrencies where they have regulation. That all comes from human-driven emotion that computers can't substitute for.
Exactly.
So I don't think. And what are you doing?
Go ahead. So people can hear you.
Put a camera on me. I was like,
I'm giving you the mic like a rap star, baby. I'm giving you the mic. Hey, go ahead now. Everybody waiting to hear you.
Until humans are 100% out of the picture with things like trading and investing, they'll never be able to substitute for our human behaviors. I don't think they'll ever be able to mimic that. Not 100%. Exactly. I know we'll have AI and we have all that, and then they have algorithms that are calculated into that, but no, because I see it every day when we trade. There's just some things that don't make sense, and we know that all. Why do you think the news is so important when you're trading?
Or how you can bet on it, where you can say, I know buyers are going to jump out.
Yeah, because you know natural human behavior.
And people are thinking, oh shit, I better get out of here. We're not supposed to curse on your stream, right?
Well, not yet. I'm not monetized, but.
Oh, okay. But literally, when it's like, and that's what you're thinking. You're literally.
We're almost there, but.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, because you're literally thinking that when you're trading. If you're looking to go short, meaning you want to make money as the stock's falling, remember, buyers become sellers when they need to get out. So you're literally looking at it saying when it.
If you trade with the emotion, then why try? I'm not saying we trade with the emotion. It is almost impossible for any human being to sit there and trade without emotion. It happens every day. That is actually one of the lessons that you will work on every single time you trade. You're a human being.
You're a human being.
It doesn't matter.
You got bills to pay. You got.
Say, I'm going to divorce myself from this number, this money. It doesn't matter. At some point, it's going to affect you emotionally. That's why you have to know your limits. You have to know your risk to reward when you're getting into a trade.
Yep.
We're humans. It's not going to go away. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say about yourself and I'm not that way. Bullshit. Because we all have it on a lot of different levels. But the whole thing about when you're getting into these types of investments, or if you're a day trader, a swing trader, whatever your background is and whatever you're going to do, the whole point is that you work on not being emotional. We acknowledge that it's there.
Right.
And then we try to divorce ourselves from it in the moment to do our best. And
because at first you're Because at first you're upset over $10.
Exactly.
And then you get comfortable losing $10.
I would take one share.
Right.
Because I was that scared.
There you go.
Because I didn't want to lose. And when I would see it down like a couple pennies, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking,
right.
I'm already losing. Now I can get in a trade and I could be down a couple $100.
There you go.
And it doesn't bother me because I have confidence in my trade.
Right.
And I know what I'm risking.
Exactly.
And I know my risk to reward.
I don't even flinch now until I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
okay, but it's like a comfort level, you know. The first trade I ever took live, I made 55 cents, and I ran through the house like, hey, guess what? I made 55 cents. I won't even tell you my best trade. I think I cleared $1,900 in about, what was it? Less than a minute. It was less than a minute when it popped to $1,900. 20-30 seconds, and I made $1,900. Wait a minute. Somebody said lost sound.
It's fixed now.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah,
okay.
We're good now.
And I'm not bragging, okay? But what I'm saying is you get comfortable.
For traders, that's a small scale.
That's a very small scale for trading.
Small scale for professional traders. Very small scale.
Yeah, it is. You know,
it is what it is.
And don't get me wrong.
Trades at different levels.
Exactly. And traders don't, and you know, notoriously traders don't talk about their losses. You know, notoriously they don't. It's like you only ever hear about the winners, so you always think that even if you're trading, you must be doing something wrong because, you know, every time you hear from this guy, you know, he's cleaning up and, you know, he don't know about the 300 you lost this morning. Let me tell you something. There was a morning I lost $7 grand inside of a minute. What was it? Inside of a minute?
That wasn't a minute. We were there for
30 seconds, 2 minutes.
I don't want to remember that morning.
But that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So it happens and you just get like calloused. Like the higher you go, you get more and more callous because you're actually comfortable in your ability to make that money back or to make that money or to recover on the next trade or I'll get them tomorrow. You know, you realize that, you know, it was a particular set of circumstances and how you lost that money. So you know exactly what you need to do the next time to adjust or, oh, now I know the way that stock's moving or, oh, I see what's going on now.
The market will always find a way to hand your ass to you and put you back in place. Let's just put
it always will.
It always will. It's just the market. But
can you give me a piece of advice about life?
About life?
Okay. Aiden's dad, can you give me a piece of advice about life?
How old is this person?
All right.
That would help.
I'll tell you.
No, really, it depends on what point you are in your life.
It is.
At Aiden's age, life is a lot different than our age, or
it's true.
Older than
but
we are.
What was that? What was that? Wear sunscreen. Remember that?
That's a very good video.
By Boz Lerman.
Yeah.
Find that. Wear sunscreen by Boz Lerman. It was BAZLURMAN. But there was a line in there about be careful of like whose advice.
He said he's 30 and he's single.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that, and congratulations. No, seriously. But but literally, I mean, be careful whose advice that you accept or something like that. But be patient with those who dispense it. Some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my entire life, I've gotten from some of the most unexpected places. I mean, bums. People would come up to me on the street when I'm like 13, 14.
Showed you how to tie a tie.
Right, exactly, okay? I remember, this is a perfect example, okay? My older sister used to move in circles of, let's say, unsavory characters. And there was a guy who was a drug dealer that she knew, thug.
One of these videos, is it this one?
No, it's just wear sunscreen. Oh. But give me just a second here. Because you don't want the whole, there's just like this whole, yeah, just fine. So, anyway, and I remember I was trying to get a job one day. I just graduated from this medical school, and I was trying to get a job, and I'm in there trying to, you know, I'm trying on my suit, middle of the night, you know, I'm trying to get ready for the next day. And I forgot, he stuck his head in the bathroom door, and I'm in there trying to tie this tie. And he comes in there, and he teaches me how to tie a tie. Now, just imagine this for a minute. This guy was Thug City, okay? I mean, this guy was everything the opposite of what I was trying to do. And he's taking time in there teaching me how to tie a tie. Okay, everybody has something to teach you. And he said, oh, he starts telling me about when he was younger and he used to go to church. And, he learned how to do it because his mom taught him, and he used to go to church every day. I mean, just imagine that. That's so small, but everybody had something to teach me. And to this day, I mean, we could make millions of dollars in XRP, and I could be going to some white tie banquet. And guess what? That tie that I'm standing there tying in the mirror, I learned from some thug who's probably dead by now, years ago in Philadelphia. So everybody has something to teach you, so just be patient. You're going to meet people, especially people that are older than you. They're going to just say things, and, they're going to, what, blah, blah. And a lot of young people I know will get defensive. They'll automatically throw their guard up, like, don't try to tell me. You don't even have to get into a debate. Just listen to what they're saying. And you'd be surprised the lessons, because they're telling you their pain is what's happening. They're telling you, this is where I've been and this is what happened to me. Here's what I learned from that. That's literally what they're saying. So just take that piece of advice and just tuck it away. It might actually serve you well one day. So.
Someone said, does Dad publish his trades anymore?
That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm talking about starting a channel. But now I guess we're going to be using your channel, right? So I'll just make the videos, I guess, and then you'll upload them. Yep. So I'm going to walk you guys through. It's going to be real simple. This is the way I'm going to do it. It's going to be like Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. No, it's not Sesame Street. Or what's the electric company? I think it might have been the electric company and Sesame Street. I don't know, hey, you guys. I don't know if anybody actually remembers that. Sesame Street, okay?
I'm
but
sure they do.
no, not Sesame Street.
I'm sure. I mean, they're not
the
all
electric
14.
The electric company was you guys.
I mean,
okay.
not they're all 14.
Okay, all right. But anyway, all right. So what I'm saying is I'm going to give you guys a word for the day. This is going to be the most simplest. Right, exactly. Hey, you guys. So here's how it'll go. I'm gonna give you guys a word for the day, just like today when I was talking about support and resistance, and that's what the lesson's gonna be focused around. So you're gonna see me take a trade. I'm gonna talk about what was going on in that trade and how I either, let's say, hit this. Now here's where I got out. Why? Because it was coming up and we hit this point of resistance. Resistance gonna be the word of the day. What does resistance mean? This is it. Boom, boom, boom. That's your lesson. It's going to be that simple. So we'll be in and out of there in like 3 minutes. I mean, you're done. That's your lesson for the day. Because here's the kicker. You'll start sticking them. You'll start taking all those pieces and sticking them all together. You'll be like, oh, last week we learned about support. This week I learned about resistance. This week I learned about a 50 moving average. This week I learned about the 100 exponential moving average. VWAP. And VWAP, and there you go, VWAP. So literally you'll be able to put it all together. 200. And it'll be easy. 3 minutes, man. The KISS rule of trading. Keep it simple, stupid. You have to assume that you are the stupidest person in the room and dumb it down. I mean, literally. That's literally how you go into business. Assume that you don't know what you're talking about and proof that. Like proof against your own stupidity. That's how we're going to do it. That's how I try to trade, or if I'm trying to explain it to people, I try to break it down because I hated the way I had to learn. I had to learn from a lot of people that try to play smart rather than just bringing it down and saying, okay, listen, I didn't know anything I was talking about back in blah, 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 and here's what I learned. Like, don't try to front. Just tell me where you were at, what you learned, and just like that, okay? So that's how I'm gonna do it.
What else we have?
Sorry guys, I don't mean to hog the stream here.
Let me see. That's why let me stream. Politics has been iffy the last year for me. Down easy 100,000.
You know what? I don't really know because you know why? And I'm going to jump in here, and I probably shouldn't because you're probably... I think pot's always going to be a funny investment. I mean, this is the United States of America you're talking about. You know what I mean? And by that, I mean, it was literally founded as a Christian nation. You know what I mean? And don't everybody jump into the whole snowflake thing. I'm not trying to debate people on religions and which one has more rights. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm not talking about that at all. What I'm saying is pot's always going to walk a funny, winding road between being legal and being, you know what I mean? And that's kind of where, that's why the stock's kind of like, because there's always it's never gonna honestly reach this mainstream adoption where it's just like, or the reverend stand up there puffing on one while he telling you about the road to hell. I just don't see it happening. So I don't see it happening though. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me tell you, like Jesus was saying, all right, look, you know what I mean? I don't see that. I don't see it happening. When he telling you about the water and the wine, I don't see it happening. It's always going to be, I think, in this country, it's always going to have that stigma attached to it. And I'm not talking about it one way or another. I'm not judging anybody that does it, buys it, invests in it. I'm just saying I think it's always going to have that stigma in this country, mainstream. So if you can make money, if you mean you're selling it, if you got like a store, I mean, hell, if I could make that kind of money, I'd have a store up and I'd be selling it. But, regardless of, but I'm just saying if you're investing in it, it might always be funny. I mean, what we invest in are large cap stocks. Facebook, Apple, Nvidia, MU, which is Micron. Intel, Twitter. I mean, these are large cap stocks that move on the S&P 500. Why? Because institutional traders are in there trading them. And the kicker that I never really understood is that here's how you make your money in trading. Traders, institutional traders, people that go to school, get a degree to trade other people's money, and then go to work for firms. They are bound by certain rules, meaning you are not allowed to take a trade until it does this or until it does that. If you know their... now. I mean, mostly tech stocks. I mean, because tech stocks move really nice. Another one that I found moves really nice is, what was the one? Genetics, bio.
I like
bio.
BMY was in the other day.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
they're not bad. Actually, I like swing trading those more than day trading those. I like swing trading them more than day trading. So
yeah,
that's just me.
So they're bound by certain rules. So if you know their rules, you'll know exactly when they're taking the trade, when they're taking it short, when they're taking it long. Meaning getting in for it to go up. If you know their rules, you can just go along for the ride. It's like those little fish that swim around sharks. They just swim around sharks so they get something to eat. That's literally what you're doing. You're going in with the big guys when they go in, and you're going along for the ride. So that's it. Oh, that's how you get the that's how you get the comments back. Sorry guys, I didn't realize because hey, look, the dime's in, baby. Okay. I'm supporting my lobster and steak crave with my Bitcoin profits.
What are those people called that come in and they don't have any lives? People who sit in other people's streams and just talk shit. What are they called?
Trolls?
Yeah.
Do we have trolls in here?
Not a lot. I mean,
we don't have trolls in this stream, do we?
I don't know.
No.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're called trolls.
Okay, so Chelly, is it Chellfire or Chellyfire? I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Listen,
we don't have any
you said exactly what you need to learn. Charts.
So
okay.
This guy's really actually buying lobster with Bitcoin?
No, he could be. We were making $600-700 a day trading Bitcoin. He might be.
That's what he was saying.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, I ain't hating, baby. Hey, if you buying lobster and steak off of Bitcoin, you go right ahead. More power to you. Okay, more power to. Hey, look, there you go. Okay, don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. Okay, exactly what I need to learn. Charts, Chellfire. Okay, look, that's exactly what we're getting into next week. I'm going to show you the simplest way to sit down.
I'm sorry, Tucker. I thought you were.
And set up a chart, and then you'll know exactly when to get in. Exactly. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Better than that dude that bought pizza with Bitcoin. There you go. Okay. Let's see.
Like the $200 million pizza.
Okay. How do we address you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. Once again.
Maybe it's me. I don't
know. No, it could be.
No, it's probably.
Once again, guys. Like I said, I don't know anything about live streams so I'm probably really close on the mic and stuff. So sorry. Okay, here you go. Okay, Aiden's dad. This is from Youssef. Youssef Amir. Jonathan. Jonathan works fine. Or John. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty flexible.
Dude. Let's call him Dude.
Yeah, Dude.
He's the Dude.
The Dude. Okay. Seriously, though.
The man. Chico and the man.
Yeah, really. Chico and the man.
That's too funny.
Right. Exactly. Hugh Jang said it's funny how cannabis is federally illegal, but, cannabis growth is allowed on the NASDAQ.
That's all
it's all about the money. And they're right. It is. Well, it's definitely all about the money. This whole thing is about the money, which is what we were talking about yesterday, with the emotion. This is all about money, guys. It don't matter if it's Ripple, cannabis stocks, V-Chain, whatever. Don't get married to these things. Do not fall in love with these people, these companies. Oh, that's Uncle Garlinghouse. Look, screw Uncle Garlinghouse. I'm in here to get paid. Okay, it's that simple. We in here to get paid. Remember now, I still never forgot when they said that we're the wrong type of investors. I understand their business, but to tell me I'm the wrong type of investor is trying to tell me that I can't date your daughter. It's the same thing. Okay, when somebody, I'm the wrong type of investor. You know what? I am the wrong type of investor. But I got your coin now, and guess what? If you want it back, you're going to pay me $1,000 a piece.
Or
more. Or more, okay, to get this back. And baby, like I told you last night, I'm still going to hold some back because it might move high. I'm still holding out for $25,000. So there you go.
Some dude said I buy 2,000 Amazon gift cards, $2,000 worth of Amazon gift cards of Bitcoin.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, Amazon gift cards don't really depreciate, but I don't know how that works.
I guess you just buy them with Bitcoin, I guess.
I guess.
I'm sure they're happy right now.
I guess so.
I'm sure Amazon.
I mean, if you invested a certain amount in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it went up in money. And then you bought Amazon gift cards and you put them on something like giftcards.com and sold them for more than what you even paid for them. Then I guess I could see that.
I don't know.
I don't know it though, so I don't know if that's a track we're even going down.
Tucker H says, love you guys, but yes, I'm half troll. I don't buy Lobster for my BTC, but I would if I could.
He's a
half troll. So what's a half troll?
I don't know, like someone that's like
Shrek.
No, the top half or the bottom half?
Yeah, what's it? The top half or the the top half or the bottom half with the troll?
We get the legs or
like
the head?
Yeah, really. Hey, listen, we getting the legs or the head on that troll. Like which one is it? Oh man, you guys are crazy. I love this stream. I really I tell you what, I look so terrible. I can't believe I'm on this stream. I'm all shiny. Like I'm all shiny. I got like this Quasimodo thing going on under my eyes. I'm sitting there in this stream. People got me on camera. I'm embarrassed. Okay, this stream is crazy. Wow. Now I want you guys to notice something here. While we were talking, okay, it was Gordy, right? Was it Gordy? Was it Gordy? Somebody asked us about resistance. Somebody asked us about a pullback. Okay, and you said go over here. Okay, this is a perfect example. I want you to look at this 43102.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
See where XRP banged its head?
Yep,
right here. Now, I'm going to point to something. See this little green candle? Now, this candle here that you're looking at, see this long thing on top? Here, this is called... What?
Here, you could,
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, all right. Okay, look. All right, make this a little bigger. Okay, all right. See this thing on top? These are called wicks. Okay?
Oh, that's
wicks. Yeah, wicks. Okay, now what you're looking at here is a candle that once looked like this green one here, and then sellers slammed it down. That's why the next candle's red, because what happened is it went up, and then they slammed it down with sell orders. And this is where it got stuffed. Right down here, okay? And then came this red candle. And then, here you go. Drop, 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 drop. This is what you're betting on. You're betting on a level that's going to hold. And where did it hold? Look at this. Here's point 1. Look over here. Here's point 2, 3. Look at this. It banged its head here, stopped here. You could probably scroll over this way and find more points here where it actually banged its head. So there you go. That was your point of resistance where it fell back down. So if you were waiting to get in, you would have marked off all these levels and you would have seen which one it hit and then waited for the drop. And as soon as you saw this green candle here get stuffed, as soon as you saw this drop right here, you would have got ready to throw your order in and you would have followed the drop all the way down.
If you're shorting.
Because they're waiting to buy in is what they're waiting to do. So you would have followed this down. And as soon as you would have waited, as soon as it kept coming down, you would have waited. And as soon as you saw this candle start higher. No, they can't hear us?
No, not hear us, but here, let me put this down just a little bit.
Oh, okay, they can't see it. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, thanks. See, I'm glad you're here, Aiden. Okay, all right, so you would have... Right, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so you would have seen it. You would have seen it bang its head here.
He's glad I'm here.
And you would have watched the candle get stuffed down. And that's when you're thinking, Yeah, that point of resistance holding.
The person wants to know if it's too late to buy, or do you think you should wait? It could probably have a pullback. I noticed XRP.
Well, we just got one right now. I'm just.
Well, no, I don't know.
You mean like you mean a point?
Oh no, he's saying he's too late buying XRP. Do you think this could be a good time to buy, or should I wait to?
Let me tell you something. This is what you do. Go back to the Ripple website, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. Go back to the Ripple website. You look at the partners that they have. Okay, you look at the partnerships. Look at the alliances that they're forming. Look at the areas that they're pushing into. There's going to come a point when your children's children are going to be looking at you talking about you were actually able to buy XRP at 40 cents, at 42 cents. They're going to be looking at you like you were crazy. I mean, literally, the price is going to be it'll be like when Jessica's father told me about when he got out the Navy and they had a chance to buy land in Hawaii for like $100.
They don't know my name. They don't know.
Oh, well, they know your name now. It's Jessica. And he's talking about how he didn't buy land in Hawaii for $100. And we're looking at him like, Hawaii? Like, we're looking at him like, Hawaii?
It was really cheap.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, just imagine that, though. Because now we think, damn, dude, that was the investment of a lifetime. That's the same thing people are going to be saying about XRP. So it doesn't matter. I mean, right now you're saying, so they're like $2 for $1. Dude, don't wait. Yeah. There's going to come a point when you're going to be like, I've done it with trades. I've actually done it with trades where you're either waiting for it to go higher or waiting for it to go lower. And you sit there and you wait too long, and then it's like it didn't go any lower, and now it's going back up, and now you're like, I wish I would have took it when it was at
time frame to chart on. We use the daily chart and the minute chart.
Okay, listen. All right, listen. To chart on.
Crypto's a little.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna work this. I'm gonna work this the same way we do when we're talking about trading stocks. Okay, if I'm going to chart, we're only people.
It's the minute chart.
We are only. How'd you make this bigger?
It's a scroll wheel. Make it bigger.
I tried that. How is this not going bigger? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now roll it back this way. Pull it back over here. See, I don't know trading view.
Click it. You just click it.
And drag it over?
Yeah, just drag it over.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so what was the question again?
Your time frames that you chart
Okay,
on.
listen. Okay? We trade off of, and this is basic trading here that I'm teaching you, daily levels. I don't care. We're only looking at daily levels. So literally when you go to chart, you want to pull up and buy daily levels. People say, well, what are you talking about daily levels? You want to go to the day chart. Okay, because here's something, and no, here we go again. Okay, if I'm on the minute chart, each candle represents 1 minute, including these little flat ones here. They each take 1 minute to form. If I'm on the daily chart, each one of these candles represents 1 day. If I'm on the 5-minute chart, each one of these candles represents 5 minutes, and they all take 5 minutes to form. When you're charting out for the day, like you're going to trade the next day, and you're charting your charts out that night, you are using the daily chart. You're going to pull up the daily chart, and this candle here is going to represent the day that just passed, like the close of day, and then this is the day before, and then this is the day before that, and you're going to draw your levels out, your high and your lows, on each one of those days, your open and your close. I'll teach you guys about that. And then when you go to trade live the next day, you're going to put it on the 1 minute chart. And each one of those candles is going to represent 1 minute. But here's the interesting part. You are going to see all of those daily levels on there that you drew off on the daily chart are going to be there. And you're going to be watching those candles come up and either hit resistance or support on those daily levels that you marked off. And that's how you're going to play your trades. Okay? So there you go. That's about as simple as I think I can explain that. I hope that's helping everybody out there. Okay.
Someone say
10.
Oh, it's 10?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was 10. Okay, guys, look. This is what I'm going to do. Because I know I've hogged the hell out of this stream. And Aiden's probably like, because okay. So I'm going to go. I am going to start working on that trading thing. I'm probably gonna start. I'm gonna record tomorrow. I'm gonna record a good one, and then I'm gonna have to put the audio over it because you can't really do it while you're in the middle of a trade. Like, oh, I'm taking this short here because blah blah blah. You just gotta.
another webcam because I bought a new one. That one, so you could use the webcam.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it live.
Yeah,
so.
no, but yeah.
Oh, you mean just to record the trade?
Yeah, just record it.
Okay, because I was just gonna do it and snag it.
Oh, okay, then yeah, just do that.
All right, so I'll just record the trade, and then I'll go back and I'll tell you guys what I was looking at, why I took that trade. Here's one for you: why that trade either worked or it didn't work. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be putting up trades where it's like, oh, look at this, I made blah, blah, blah. Look, it might not work, and I might be like, this is why that trade didn't work. Okay, this is why it didn't work, and here's what you need to look out for, because here's where I either screwed up or did it right. Okay, and it'll be that simple. And then I'll give you the word of the day and give you a definition, something that so you know what's going on with trading. Okay.
Someone said, "Hello, Dad. Intel is about $45. So how much would you recommend?"
I trade Intel.
Yep, that's Jessica.
I trade Intel.
I'll hand the mic over.
Intel just got downgraded, and Intel has been dropping. So what I'm waiting for on Intel for a swing trade is I'm waiting to actually I have to pull up Intel's charts tonight. I haven't looked at it. I'm waiting for Intel to find some sort of support because right now it was in a free fall. Once it finds some sort of support and I see that it's holding on the daily chart, just like he was telling you guys about, and I see that it looks like it's going to start to go back up, I'm going to buy in and I'm going to hold on for that ride. And I'm probably going to look to hit the 50 SMA on the daily is probably going to be my first stop.
Okay, now they don't know what you're
I know you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but this person's asking about Intel.
Okay, but he's asking, and I'm going to answer that question real quick. You're asking, how much would you recommend buying? Here's the interesting thing about trading. Trading is all about risk. So you can't ever, that dollar amount always changes. Like when you're talking about, well, how much would you recommend buying? Because literally, and I want everybody to look at this chart again over here, okay?
If you're buying shares,
right? Like what?
It depends on how much you. It really depends on your account size.
Well, no. What I'm talking about here is the risk factor. Like for instance, okay, if this is a support level, okay, I don't know if everybody can see this green line here. If this is a support level, and let's say Intel has held this support level like 2-3 times. In other words, it's come down and it didn't break it, it bounced. And it came down and didn't break it and it bounced. And it came down and didn't break it and it bounced. And here it is coming down. I'm expecting it to bounce once again, right? Why? Because it's already bounced 3 times before. So I'm expecting it's going to bounce, okay? Now let's suppose that I get in, I have a chance to get in when it's right here. I mean right above, like right above this line. I mean right above this line. Well, obviously, I can go in with larger share size. I could take more shares than I ordinarily would take. Why? Because I might only be risking 2 cents. Here might be 42,580, and I'm getting in at 42,582. So it's like, well, damn, I can take more shares because I got such a good. But if I wait to buy in when it's all the way up here or here, I need to take less shares because I'm risking more. The drop here could kill me. You know, I don't want to go in here with 5,000 shares. I might go in here when I'm only risking 2 cents, but I'm not going to go in here with 5,000 shares because what if it doesn't go and it drops back and I'm in this baby with 5,000 shares? I'm screwed. So literally, when you're talking about how much you recommend buying, it's all dependent upon how much you're risking off of a particular level, how good the fill is going to be, how soon you caught that stock before the bounce or before the drop, whichever way you're in it. So that's really, it's an open-ended question because it all boils down to how much you're risking in that live trade. And you have, and here's the kicker about it, a lot of times you have no more than 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds to really figure it out, to be like, okay, it's coming into this or that level, and I need to decide how much I'm going in here with because I'm risking about 5 cents or about 2 cents. Okay, so I'll show you guys one thing and then I'm gonna get out of here. So when you're thinking about something like that, I made a little chart here. It's in a little Lucite thing here. And what it has is my share sizes, okay, and my stops, the money, how much I'm risking, all the way across for each level. So if you need to at a glance, you can look and say, well, I'm risking 2 cents or 5 cents. Let me see how many shares I can take and how much is that going to equal out to if I get into a drop. It's all the way across. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. It's like all the way across, okay? So, you know, you create something like that, man. FedEx, Keiko's, and you just throw it in a little Lucite thing. You keep this on your desk, And, you know, there you go. And you don't have to, you know, like overthink it. I mean, you know, you don't get in here. They act like that you have to be like super smart or something to do this. I grew up in the ghettos of West Philadelphia. You don't have to be super smart to do this. Okay, all you got to do is be smart enough to realize you'd rather take control of your own money than let a bunch of other people do it. Okay, that's really it. So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try to get a good trade for you guys tomorrow, something I can film for you. And you know, a good trade meaning this is why it went wrong or this is why it went right. And I'll give you both sides of the coin, and you guys can see that, and I'll record it, and Aiden can upload it, and there you have it. So I'm gonna get out of here because I've been hogging the mic. This has been like the John show, and it wasn't supposed to be. It's like because I wasn't even really gonna get on the, you know, the mic tonight, because you know, I know I kind of, yeah. So all right, Aiden, I'm gonna turn it over to you, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Everybody take care. Listen. We could all be millionaires tomorrow, or we could be 50 cents. So you guys hang in there. Pat yourself on the back because you're in early. Okay? We are, you know, we're the future. We're the new Rockefellers. You know? We're the new Vanderbilts. You know? Standard Oil, baby. Here we go. You know? And we're here early. We're early. Okay? We're the new money. And here's one for you. The world don't even know about it yet. World don't even know about it yet, and we're the first ones. I mean, we're here, baby. They don't even know about it yet. Everybody's asleep. We're just gonna pop up out of nowhere. You know, the new money. We're gonna pop up out of nowhere. You know, swimming pools in the back of your station wagon. I mean, we're gonna pop up out of nowhere, baby. Brand new money. So, you know, doing stuff like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Gold rims on your baby stroller. I mean, so spinning rims on twins. So, you know what I mean? So hang in there, baby. Pat yourself on the back, okay? Because we are in early. And when this baby goes nuclear, everybody in your family and in your circle are going to swear to God that you are the smartest person they've ever known in their life. And they're going to tell stories about, you know, so-and-so got paid back and blah, blah, they invested in this, they invested in that. Everybody's going to swear. And you know what? Ride the wave, baby. There's only so many times in your life that people are going to think you're the smartest person they ever knew. Ride it. Ride the wave. Okay? And enjoy it. That's it for me. Aiden, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right.
Peace out, guys. I'm going to go get a refill.
It's only been 2 hours.
Right.
It's only 2 hours.
Hey, you got to let the whole dime play out.
All right. Hey, it's only been 2 hours, all right? Don't worry. We're going to make this another 2 hours. No, I'm joking, but
You got to let the dime play out, baby.
it's only been 2 hours, you know. Not even that much, you know.
You got to let it play out.
No, that's a long play out, all right.
That's the dime, baby.
It's a long dime.
Hey, that was a 33.5 record, baby. Can't help it.
Yeah, that was a record for him.
You know better than to put me on the mic. Come on now.
I've been listening to his conversations for years. I mean, it's just like the first time you guys hearing him. It's exhausting for him talking and just going off rants. But yeah. Let me see. I told all of them and they didn't listen to me. You know, if they don't listen to you, just don't worry about it. They're gonna eventually listen to you after you make all that money. So if they don't want to listen and you're telling them about advice or anything about crypto or anything, you give them financial advice on and they're not listening and they don't want to listen about it, don't even waste your time on them. Just don't. It's not worth it. That's the name for the stream. The long dime. Yeah, for real. This should have been the night for the stream. Alright. Yeah. Alright, good night gaming with Ray. Good night, man. They think we're crazy. Yeah, they'll think. Yeah, bro. They think we're crazy until we're millionaires. Then they'll think we're like geniuses with like 500 IQs. Like nobody's ever seen this before, even though we've told them billions of times. So it's nice. It'll be nice seeing them just their faces drop when they realize that thing you told them it was actually something they should have got in at. What's the name? Hope y'all alright. I hope so too. Well, it's just a matter of when, to be honest.
Yeah, just when.
Be your own bank. Yep, be on your own bank. Here. Someone said here he comes again.
No,
he's setting up his charts. If you guys can. He's setting up his charts right there. You see his charts?
Yeah,
his screens.
I still got charts to do, guys.
He has charts to do for the morning. So
I took time out to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
I got charts.
I'm only gonna be talking for like another 15 or something minutes or so. So he's twisted. Dad's back. We're at the 1%. Yep, we're the 1%. All right. At 30 cents. Hold on. What's the price of XRP right now? Currently 42 cents. This thing's falling back down. It's alright though. I mean, if it falls back down, you guys just buy some more. It's a win-win. If it goes up, you're a little richer than you were before. If it goes down, you buy some more. Brings your dollar cost average down, so works out. Someone said, "What are you drinking?" Hey, John. Someone said, what's your drink that you're drinking?"
They really want to know that. Are they old enough to know that?
They're like 30 years old. What do you mean they're all 10 years old? They're not all 10 years old.
I don't know that.
What do you mean you don't know that?
Jameson's Irish whiskey.
He said Jameson's Irish whiskey.
Tonight.
He said tonight. I mean, they're not all 10 years old. I mean, it's not
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to keep it clean.
Keep it clean. You guys have been doing the...
I'm just trying to keep it clean. I don't want to recommend liquor to kids. I'm just
recommend liquor to kids. I mean, y'all been talking about putting baby rims on
that's different.
Blind people and redheaded stepchilds.
No, I said you make more money selling canes and German shepherds than you do.
And you're talking about redheaded stepkids beating, stepping over kids. Okay. I mean, the worst thing could be is alcohol in this stream.
Why? I'm making a point.
Y'all crazy.
All I said is the cane and German shepherd business ain't hurting. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Alright, it will be dope. I'm definitely taking some profit at $50 and reinvesting it into other cryptos with hopes of being a whale. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great projects out there than XRP. I mean, XRP is a great project itself, but there's a lot of other great projects out there to invest in. Let me change this chart real quick. Let me see. How much do you know about Elixir? I don't know that much about Elixir. I don't know if you know that much, but I don't know that much.
Here's what I need to know about it. Chris Larson
is a part of it. Yeah.
Raise another $180 million, or whatever the amount was. But this is the second round of financing. If they're involved in it, it's worth investing in. Just follow the money. See where the big money is putting their money, and follow along. Larson's already got a pretty good record. He's got Prosper. Now he's got Ripple. If they're investing money in Elixir, get on board.
Hey, Mom. Someone asked, what did you mean when you said trading Intel? And they said, has she picked that stock and mostly watched that?
I was swing trading Intel. Was it last week? I think it was last week. And I got stopped out. Meaning that I got stopped at the trade, meaning it dropped below my entry point, my stopping point. So I got out because it got downgraded. So right now I'm waiting. I haven't pulled up its chart actually. I'm waiting for it to find a bottom. I'm waiting for it to find some support since it's been dropping. And when I see that it's going to hold that support on the daily chart, I'm going to go in. I take options on it. I'll probably go in with 3 or 4 options. And then I'll swing them, meaning I'm going to hold them for usually I hold them for about a week to 2 weeks, and as they start making money on the way up, I start selling them off. And on my daily chart, my first stop would be the 50, but I don't know if they understand everything that I'm saying, so it's a little hard. I know what price it was today because I was actually trading it today, but I haven't seen it find a bottom. It keeps going lower and lower, meaning that we haven't found some support. I'm trying to go long in it since it's already dropped so far. So once I see it find some support that it's going to hold and try to find its way back up, then I'm going to look to buy in. I don't necessarily try to pick bottoms. I just try to look for it to hold the support, and then I ride that wave up, and I'll ride it up for 4 or 5 days, and then I'll pay myself, and then pay myself again if it starts to have a really good day, and then until I see it find some resistance, when I see it's going to pull back, and then I'll get out. So that's kind of the long version of that. So, but I haven't pulled up the chart. So but I'm pretty sure it didn't find any support today because I was in it today and it was still dropping.
Okay, well there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There's the mama.
There's the mama.
The mama has spoken.
Mama has spoken.
I got one more chart to do and I'm out of here.
So one more chart to do.
I do. I got one more chart and I'm out.
When Lambo, I don't know. I don't know when's Lambo time. I guess we'll see.
What do you mean, a new one? Or you mean a used one? What do you mean?
No, they said when Lambo. Somebody
right, a new one or a used one?
I'm sure they're gonna mean a new one, not a used one. Why would they get?
Sure though?
Why would they get a used one?
Why not?
Why would they?
Why would it? What kind of money are we talking about?
What kind of Lambo are you talking about? Are you talking about like a couple 100,000 Lambo, or are you talking about like a million or plus Lambo?
Used Lambo?
I don't know, used or not used. I don't want to. I don't know. It depends.
I mean,
he might not want. He might not want some like someone's butt cheeks. As someone just butt cheek and pot smelling Lambo. You know. I know.
Owned by the Menendez brothers.
You fucking.
Oh shit.
AJ Kill watching from work at Philly Airport again.
Oh, the O.J. Simpson Lambo.
Hey man, you're almost there. Hopefully you don't have to work at the airport any longer.
Hang in there.
Hang in there, brother.
Yeah, you'll leave your jet park down there soon.
Huh? Hey, do you get flights as an employee there? My mom wants to know for some reason, even though she doesn't like it. I know, she's trying to like smuggle bucks.
Trying to smuggle some.
What are you trying to do over there? I don't know, she's trying to do something. Apparently she wants to know. Oh man.
I don't know what I
Hanging tight. Alright, man.
Folders.
I'm going for a cheaper Tesla. Screw a supercar. Alright, if you want a Tesla, man, go get a Tesla.
Remember that chick we watched on that video? She didn't know that you couldn't put gas in her Tesla.
He said, no, I'm a city worker, nothing free.
That sucks.
That sucks, man. Don't worry, man. Get your own private jet.
That's right. You put gold rims on that jet.
Yeah.
Gold rims on the landing gear.
On the landing gear, you're so stupid.
Gold rims on the landing gear.
You're so stupid.
That's how you do it.
You're so stupid, man.
Get them rims.
Maybe she didn't give them to me.
They be spinning in midair.
Spinning in mid.
I had so much money I wouldn't even have landing gear. I'd have doves come out the bottom.
What the fuck?
Doves come out the bottom and float me down to the ground.
You're stupid.
Say, did doves just come out the bottom of his plane? Yep.
Yep.
Doves, baby.
Someone said everybody wants a Lamborghini for what? I don't know. Most people probably don't. They just say one Lambo because it's just something that people say.
1971 Hemi Cuda.
Yeah, he wants a Hemi Cuda. I want an old Dodge Challenger. Like a 70s one or 80s?
71.
71.
71 Hemi Cuda.
No, I know, no. I'm talking about me, like a old 70s Challenger, Dodge Challenger.
Yeah, 71, 69. 71. 71's good.
Lambos are a waste of money. Well, you know.
You can't even pick up girls now with a Lambo.
Nah, I mean, Lambos are so common now. I mean, Lambos are like the most common. Yeah, you can rent a Lambo. I mean, like, Lambos are like the most common car used.
Pick up a girl
I mean,
Lambo. It's like that kid on decentralized internet TV or something with the Lambo in the garage. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lambos are just.
Talk to you in a Lambo.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's tons of other cars that are just better than that Lambo, I guess. Omar said he wants an American Muscle.
There you go.
Someone says, I want a 2020 Bronco.
Stay away from that Euro trash. That's the way to do it. I want that Euro trash. No offense if we got Europe in the room.
Someone said that's dumb rich doing stuff like that. Yeah, it's dumb rich. You know, by the time like you wasted all, you went that long. Hey, you might as well just literally just not even gone into crypto if you're gonna be wasting your time like that, and then you're just gonna spend it off in like 2 seconds. Be like Floyd Mayweather, make 500 million or something dollars from a fight, and then like spends like 200 million the next day.
Yeah, that's bad.
Then the bad thing is he can't even read. He literally has the bad thing. I mean, this dude is worth. I mean,
you gotta realize you kind of like a YouTube star now. You got Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, y'all are talking about crazy stuff anyways. I mean, this stream might as well be.
Called out Floyd on the stream, guys.
I mean, this dude can't even read. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, this dude is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and this dude carries around $20,000, $50,000 in his backpack, and he gives them 5 insane amount of tips that nobody should even. Well, I mean, some of these people deserve it. I mean, but I don't know about a $10,000, but
$10,000 tips, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
and he's leave it right there.
Yeah,
I know
because
but that's all I'm gonna say. But I know that for a fact, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
He knows our fact, but
yeah, that's fact, and I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Yeah.
Everybody gets $10,000 tips.
Everybody, he'll walk up to you, be like, blah 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 blah, and then he'll just give you $10,000 for like barely even doing anything.
Give you $10,000 if I don't know how much change I'm supposed to get back.
Yeah, I know. I'll just give you a stack of cash, and I don't even know what the change is. Wait. What's $100 minus 44 of 60? Oh no, I just give you $10,000. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Gotta come to a stop one day when somebody say you still owe me $20,000. What are you talking about?
Oh man. Not too late for XRP? No, not right now. Not too late. I mean, it's 44 cents. You know, it's been going up, but I mean, I got in at 50, and then people have gone even at higher prices. So 44 cents is not a bad price to get in at. Do you guys think it's late to buy more XRP? No, I don't think it's late. If you buy XRP right now, most people would have been like, it's a good price to buy in at. I mean, I bought in at 50 cents, so it's not a bad price to buy in at. Yeah, he's buying higher than that. So, you just buy. I mean, some people are still at $3, the $3 range.
Tell them, and I'm not going to get in this.
Yeah.
Tell them you buy in.
Okay.
And then if it drops lower, you buy some more.
Yeah. Okay, this is how. Okay, if you guys got in at let's say you bought in at 60 cents or something like that, you guys could buy in right now, and that brings your dollar cost average down. So instead of it being 60 cents and you bought in at 40 cents, maybe now your dollar cost average now is like 54 cents. Right, and you keep buying down, your dollar cost average keeps getting lower and lower because you bought lower and lower, and your total amount of XRP and the average cost you bought in at gets lower and lower. So that way it doesn't even have to go as high as you originally bought in. Exactly. So yeah, you guys could do that if you guys need to buy, trying to bring your price down. Right. That you got in at, just buy a little bit, buy some more, brings your dollars cost average down. That way the price doesn't even have to go as high as much as where you previously bought in at. So it works that way too.
But get in the game. Don't sit on the sidelines.
Get in the game, brother.
You gotta get in the game.
Get in the game, brother.
Do not wait. Get in the game.
Yeah.
Nursing NCLEX book over there behind you.
Nursing NCLEX book?
Yeah, I want to see if I left those folders in there. I had these folders that... maybe I didn't bring them.
What's your favorite video game? I play Fortnite, but I haven't been playing video games recently. I haven't been playing video games recently. No. I mean, I've just been pretty much YouTube and then changing my channel, stuff like that. Not too much video games. I mean, once in a while I'll get on, but not so crazy much right now.
Yeah, that one.
But yeah.
I don't see anything in it, but... You think you left him to work?
Apex Legends, Fortnite. I play a little bit Fortnite, but that's pretty much it right now. I haven't really been playing games like that. But yeah. Old school game Centipede, and we need a rematch.
We do need a rematch.
Old school games is Centipede. Centipede's my game.
Manila folders?
They're colored folders. They're like
yeah, I wonder if there's a place where you can automatically buy for like $10 a week or a day. Yeah. That's common knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, you just buy a little bit down, and it brings your dollar cost average down. That way you don't even have to the price doesn't even have to get as high. But you know, some people might not know that, so who knows. Let me see. Same one. Dwayne Johnson drove in the movie Rampage. You have a better chance of picking up a girl in a futuristic Tesla than an old tech Lambo. I mean, yeah, a Lambo is a really overused car that most people have already gone in. So when you buy a Lambo, it's like nothing really special. I mean, like, oh, great, it's a Lambo. But, you know, when you see a Lambo, you've seen like 10 Lambos in a day. It's like, what's another one gonna do for you? Do you play Rust? No, I don't play Rust. I don't play Rust, so, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I don't play Rust, if that's what you're wondering. Let me see what else. What else we have? Never got into Fortnite. More of a PUBG guy. Besides that, I just researched crypto a lot. Yeah, I've been just pretty much on my computer and just fixing my stuff and doing everything. I haven't really been playing video games. Even if I do, I'll play for like a little bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not like I did before, like a couple months ago, but no, I don't really play like that anymore. Always chase your losses. That's always chase your losses. That's common knowledge. Yep. Place to buy on automatically. You guys play with us. Okay. If you guys have any last minute questions, just type them in. It's been like 2 hours and nearly 30 minutes. So yeah. Hey Spanish, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, that would really help. I mean, again, you guys don't have to, but if you guys want to, I mean, that would really help. I mean, it would really. And I'm trying to get this channel monetized. I mean, I'm close. I only need like a couple more hours. So. What do you think the future will be like with XRP? I think the future will be good. In some cases, I mean, of course, the price is not gonna shoot up overnight. But in some cases, I do think the future is going to look good. Hopefully in the next couple of months with this, something's been going on. You know, I've been talking a lot about XRP corridor. The XRP corridors are going to be coming in the middle of 2019, so I'm hoping that's going to be good. And when xrapid actually goes officially live and actually starts moving this volume, this XRP transaction volume coming in through, then I think that could also help as well. And XRP doesn't really move off of kind of news, so that's why when something like this happens, when it just instantly goes to like 40 something cents, I don't think it's really off of German's number 2 exchange and the New York and Coinbase thing, because XRP is not that type of coin where it moves off of news. I mean, there has been better news than this, and it has never really moved. It's only moved like 2 cents, so I really don't think something could be like this. I mean, it might be some testing. I don't know. I mean, there could be a million explanations that's been going on, but I do think the future is looking good right now. What's gonna happen when Binance opens up everything in the morning, pump or down? I don't know. With the way the crypto's been going on, and if it keeps going up, I guess I'll pump. But who knows? Does anybody know why Binance shut down? I don't know why Binance shut down. Why did it? Oh, doing maintenance? Oh. Yeah, I think it's for a couple hours, but who knows? It might be a dump, it might be a pump. But yeah, who knows? We'll see. I guess we'll see in a couple hours. How do you think blockchain will affect society in 5 to 10 years? I think it could affect it in a very great way. With this technology we have, I mean, blockchain is something that's entirely different. So, in the next 5 to 10 years, it'll be very interesting to see where blockchain gets us. So, hopefully we could see something there. What else? Do you believe XRP can dethrone BTC? Yes, I believe it could dethrone Bitcoin, because I mean, the thing only has to go to what, like $2 and something. Well, it went up actually. Probably only like $3 or somewhere. It only has to go to a couple dollars to overthrow Bitcoin. I mean, literally. Let's look at here. You guys see XRP? You see it's at 43 cents. Let's see its market cap. Okay, XRP's market cap is 18 million. Ethereum's 23 million, and this thing has at $225. I mean, this thing only has to be a couple more it was like just 5 more million or 6 more million in market cap to overthrow Ethereum, and the thing is, it's barely even up there. So it's not gonna take that long to dethrone Bitcoin, but it actually has to move. I mean, this thing has been pretty stable for the most part. I mean, it's finally moved after months. We finally seen 40 cents. I mean, Jesus, I can't remember the last time I've seen 40 cents. But yeah. But I don't think it's gonna take that long to see Bitcoin to see XRP dethrone BTC. What else? What's gonna happen when Binance? XRP will go mainstream. Starbucks in Germany accepting BTC and XRP. Yeah, I've heard the thing about Starbucks and then the Germany thing. Yeah, I mean, XRP is not that type of coin that moves off the news, but again, it's always great news to have. But I think it's personally testing, because XRP does not really move off the news. I mean, there's been great news, and you've seen the thing barely move, so. You know, XRP is kind of a stable coin. I mean, let's kind of be honest about it. I mean, it's been pretty stable. I mean, it's been pretty stable at the 30-cent range. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves. XRP won't throw in BTC, but anything is possible. Oh, you said XRP won't dethrone. Oh, I thought you said XRP will. Or I thought you were asking my opinion if it will dethrone BTC. My bad. I misread that message. It will dethrone BTC. I mean, the way it's been moving the past couple of weeks, not really, but if it starts moving like this, I mean, starts actually moving moving on a daily like any other coin, then it would pass it. I mean, it doesn't. The market cap doesn't even have to be that much. I mean, it only has to be a couple dollars for it to dethrone Bitcoin. I mean, I don't see why not. It would. I wouldn't see why not. Let me see any other messages. I should be trolling. Watch trolling videos. I enjoy watching trolling videos on Rust. Must be a fun game. I have to check it out. That's nothing so far. Okay. I think I'm done right now, guys. Thank you everybody that's come to the stream. If you guys want to say bye or anything like that, I appreciate it. But thank you everybody that was in here. So if you guys want to say bye, and I'll just say bye to you guys, and then we're just gonna end it like that, I guess. What do you do for fun? Do you play any instruments? I've played the trumpet. I play basketball. I played the trumpet because in my middle school. So yeah. And I play basketball once in a while. But pretty much just this. It's pretty much just this right now. So. But yeah, I do like 2 more things. I mean, nothing too crazy, but this is pretty much the craziest thing I've done, I guess. I guess you could say, what do you do? Okay, night everyone later. Hey, what's up? Okay, bye Spanish, bye J Kill, man. Hey, hopefully you get through that shift, man. Alright, you only got away a little bit more. Morton, alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. If anybody wants to say bye, just type in bye, and I'll leave it like that, and we're just gonna end it like that. Bye, Aiden, another great stream. Everyone hit the likes on the way out. Hey, thanks, Chellfire. I think that's how you're saying. I apologize if I said it wrong, but thank you for being in here. Hugh, have a great night, man. Thanks for the good time. I appreciate it, man. If anybody wants to say bye again, I'll see you guys. Keep making these. You'll get better and better. I appreciate it. DCat23W. I appreciate everybody that's in here. I stayed in here. I mean, it's 2 hours and 35 minutes. I mean, I think this is longer than the last one. Later, brother. Hey, what's up, Florgan? I'll see you later, man. Expect some videos tomorrow, guys. If there's any news, there wasn't a lot of news today. I mean, most of the stuff was from yesterday, and it was mostly about the price moving so quickly and what's been going on. So there wasn't really a lot of things going on for XRP, specifically today, except for price action. But hopefully we'll see some things tomorrow. Okay, I think that's it. If anybody wants to say bye or anything like that, just say bye, and see you guys later then. If that's it. See if anybody wants to say anything. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can. Let me put the link in. Here you go, guys. If you guys want to go follow me. Remember to read up on your homework on VeChain. Yes, I will have to read up on VeChain. Thank you. I'm going to have to read up on VeChain. Thank you for reminding me. I have to figure out what that thing is. I have to figure out what their intentions are and what they are trying to accomplish or trying to do. See you tomorrow, bro. Alright, Daryl. I'll see you tomorrow, man. See if anybody else. Alright, floor again. The emojis. Alright. And if anybody you guys want to donate, you guys can. That link. Links are in the description. You guys can follow me on Twitter. You can donate to me, anything like that. And if you guys don't have a Nano Ledger S, you guys could buy one. It's in the description. If you guys don't have one, I highly suggest you get one. But yeah. So I guess that's it. I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day, and peace.